plan on playing Black Ops 7. So you might as well just watch what Black Ops 7 has for us on this place, bro.
Thank you, Miles. That was Pablo Ortiz talking weapons. As we just saw, there are so many ways to customize your playstyle.
Okay.
Black Ops 7. We're back with Matt.
To be honest, I'm hyped about Black Ops 7, but I hate the way they did their beta. Oh, this is like future weapons though. Like, I don't like how they did their open beta. Oh, by the way, guys, these are some open beta codes down here. So if you guys want to jump on the open beta, I think for me it's better I just wait till October. I don't like the way they did their open beta. I'm not a big fan of how they actually did it, to be honest. I don't. Battlefield gave us a free access to their open beta, but I don't know why these people, you know what I'm saying? Few people get to play it. And yeah.
So overclocks we're very excited about, and it really all came back to how do we let players tailor towards their playstyle a bit more, give them more agency. So with overclocks, every piece of content throughout lethals, tacticals, build upgrades, and score streaks, you will eventually unlock 2 overclocks. Those are modifications to those things, which you can then apply one of those overclocks of your choosing. It adds a ton of depth to your loadout, and that's what we're
Okay,
really
let's see. I'm more interested in these bullets, in these weapons they have in Black Ops 7. For real. Oh, especially the robot that gets to bring out like a antenna and stuff like that. The one they actually reviewed in the Black Ops 7 multiplayer review trailer. COD buying spam bots. What the fuck? Overlock. Little. Wait, are they putting? Will there be bots in this game? There will be. Wait. That's why somebody said they are spamming bots in it.
I don't have a single favorite. Yell just mentioned the stem. You mentioned the stem. It is fun because you get to go back to kind of some familiar stuff. If I had to pick one, it's got to be the dog. Of course.
Yeah, the dog. That's why it's the dog I was talking about. That dog is going to be a problem.
He's actually what? I have a little bit of a surprise for you.
The dog. That's what I'm excited about. The dog. For real.
Fortunately, he's on our team, so he's being a very good boy right now. Which overclock?
Cute.
Okay, he's got the sentry mode overclock, so he's gonna hunker down a little bit. And we did confirm. Yeah, you can't pet the dog. The MV trailer. Yeah, I'll go ahead and tell you. To be able to pet the dog, you have to have the sentry mode overclock. Oh, bonus. You've unlocked that one, and you've applied it. That's great.
This thing is going to be so. It's going to be a pain in the ass in the game.
By the railroad tracks, they're capturing B. Down by the railroad. Go get him! Go get him! Boy. Go keep my spree going. Oh my gosh, we love he's been the star of the show at Next, but
To be honest, it's going to be a pain in the ass actually killing that. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be a big pain in the ass.
Don't get it wrong. It's a dog.
Dog. So they took Battlefield 7 into future. Like,
so it's the first time a Black Ops game has ever had specialist. It is a wild card because it is a Black Ops game. We love our wild cards. So if you give up your score, which I know we've talked.
like it's actually crazy though.
Attaining score streaks sometimes. You said it. Your words, not mine.
The dog. That's what I'm excited about.
So if you take the wild card, you'll be able to pick 3 additional perks. So for a total of 6, you earn those 3 additional ones at 200, 400, 600 score. And then if you are good enough, which we all are.
God, I'm going to be so nervous in playing Black Ops 7 because it's not like the regular Call of Duty. That's what it looks like. It's not like a regular Call of Duty, which is kind of going to be a little bit pain in the ass to actually do. Nah. But those weapons are different, so it's more of futuristic weapon to actually use in Black Ops 7.
overclock system. Can you explain the philosophy behind that?
It's all about adding more interesting choices and meaningful choices that adjust gameplay. So overclocks are upgrades that you can unlock over time as you use a piece of equipment or a field upgrade or a score streak. Eventually you'll unlock 2, and then you can choose one of them to equip. So it gives you options, maybe based on a mode you want to use this, but based on a different mode you want to use that. One of my favorite examples is the new dog score streak has an overclock that adds a sentry feature, which turns it into this really powerful turret.
Another change that's been made. So Black Ops 6, we had the combat specialties, which was equipping 3 perks of the same type gives me a bonus, which was great. I had a lot of fun. How is that changing in Black Ops 7?
We really wanted to expand on that system in Black Ops 7. You know, players seemed to like the system, but maybe felt it was a little bit too limiting. And so with hybrid combat specialties in Black Ops 7, you can experiment with playstyles, and you can mix and match. So as an example, say you like offensive and stealth perks. Now you can equip any mixture of those. Boom, you're going to get a cool new hybrid bonus tied to those things.
Staying on perks, there is a big addition to the game for the first time in Black Ops history, the Specialist Wildcard. What is the Specialist Wildcard?
We were just talking about perks. We got a lot of cool new perks. Why not let players play with all of them? And what this lets you do is earn extra perks instead of your score streak. So you equip this to your loadout, you add more perks, and then you earn those on score. And then eventually, if you earn enough score, you can get all the perks.
Thank you so much. There is so many choices to be made now as a player. My playstyle, truly, I'm going to go deep in that beta. I cannot wait, mate.
Really exciting. See you in the beta.
Thanks, Alvin. Back to the guys in next.
Shift back with Dream Crazy. So awesome to hear what's new for loadouts, whether you're looking at it from a level of perks, weapons, specialists, utility. Everyone feels like there's a level of customizing it to your playstyle.
Yeah, there's so much to look at, Shift. I just can't wait to get my hands on it, but just kind of just having that ability to use the overclock feature to extend the life of some of the streaks, and of course, looking at all of this on these beautiful maps and this interactive space here coming up on Hardpoint on Toshin. Method said it was his favorite map, Shift, so let's see if he's going to pop up on this one, but those ARs, they've been pretty dominant here today.
I know all you Ranked Warriors, CDL fans just inched a little bit further forward in your seat to see how exactly Hardpoint will play.
Okay.
And we're taking a look at least at Arcade Gamer for
shit.
right
Am I
now, and their
blocking
team
it?
is dominating, so he's just going to hang out, try to get some of the sniper gameplay going
honest,
through
I want to add
here.
10
So
more
with this, I will say, I played Toshin yesterday on this mode particularly, and just, you know, I got to get into my little CDL roots right here. I think this map is going to be viable. It feels super awesome. The points are dynamic. They feel like they're really balanced in terms of location, position, how you spawn around them, how spawns move, and everything feels really, really
the
sound. I'm
movement
glad we're
in
getting our
COD
first taste
now
of
is
Hardpoint on this
fast.
map.
The movement is
And
fast
on
right
Toshin
now.
too, we
Not
saw a
even
little bit
gonna
of
lie.
VS
The
Recon
movement
there,
is
a little
fast.
sniper play
Like,
coming into
it's
action,
actually fast,
which is
and
a
it's different.
very, very, you know, feasible weapon
sorry,
here.
guys.
But
I'm trying to adjust
wrong
my
pathway,
camera so I
he
don't
does
block.
get sniped by one. And,
I don't
well,
block
I
anything.
love this map on Toshin. There's a lot of mixed spacing
I
that
wish
you
they
see
did
here
it like
too.
Black
Yeah,
Ops,
and
like
I think it's
Battlefield
just,
6
again,
did there,
how you utilize
and
some of these
make it like a
high-ground
free
positions,
Battlefield for
watching over
everybody,
Hardpoint,
not
this is P1
us
right
having
here.
to access
You do
the
have those windows that
codes.
are on the other side that feels
It's
like
even
our position,
difficult
but
to access
the
the
thing about it
codes.
is you can bounce off that destroyed train, still get a look into that location.
I'm still gonna
and
play the
always
game
battle
that
up
way.
against it, so it doesn't feel as dominant as other high ground positions had in the past.
Yo,
I think there's
long
also
range.
just a really good
Wait,
balance
is
of
it
design
just me or
talking
the
high
gun
ground to high
recoils?
ground. It
Did
just-
they fix
everything
the
feels
recoil on
very
the
level
guns?
and neutral when
Hold
it
up.
comes down
Looks like
to
they
how
fixed
power
the
positions
recoil
would
on the
normally feel
guns.
versus what we're getting in
That's
this
how it
game,
feels.
thanks to how the omni movement can be combined with the wall jumping.
Yes, in the park and like market areas, you see those windows which do promote a lot of
Yo, there's
you know,
no
upper
gun
level fights,
recoil
and then
bouncing.
lower level, they still you can have submachine guns go at it on the ground level. So those
I guess
ARs,
these
as
new
you
guns
mentioned,
that
getting
they
set up
added
into those
don't
power
have
positions,
a
we see
recoil
aiding,
problem.
kind of cleaning up the rest of this hill time. It does fall
Sheesh.
into a nade, but nonetheless, Scout Pulse. I want to point that out. You know, you could basically use that as advanced UAV if you overclock it twice.
Yeah, that's the other fun thing about it, you know, just kind of hearing the inside information about it, but seeing it in application is different. You know, the overclock system is going to allow for players to really customize their experience, not just in how they build their loadout, but how it affects your team and just the lobby in general. As you're seeing the UAV reveals that are coming through right now for Aiden with a Rhino in play. So, in terms of a possible comeback, this is looking pretty decent, going from 1 to 2
And the
pretty
graphics,
smoothly.
not that the
and having
graphics
an
of
idea
COD
where
is
the
not
spawns
good,
are
but the
gonna be. Aiden's
graphics
slogging
of
down
this
the
is
OBJ.
crazy. Imagine we
Well,
play like
Miller
we
Gaming
playing
is
in
a
the
proud
location
to
where it
be
looks
the
like we're
official
playing
chair
adventure
partner
games.
of Call
That's
of
how it
Duty.
feels
Next,
right now.
shout out to Herman Miller for supporting us and definitely keeping us locked in here during next.
Chairs are elite. I mean,
Absolutely.
absolutely elite.
Important.
No bias. But yeah, I think the other thing that we talked about a lot, with the players yesterday, the creators yesterday, with how different the maps look aesthetically, there is still this innate ability to very visibly see your opponents. I was talking to Brittany quite a bit, one of the level designers, about the map design philosophy and kind of experiencing a futuristic or near futuristic atmosphere.
I love this new map.
Still trying to make it feel immersive, and she was very specific
feels
in talking
way
about
different to
we wanna
actually
be able to
play
really
from.
see the different sight lines that a player can have. We don't want to really clutter things
As
with too
much
much high
as
ground.
I don't
too
know
many
what to say,
windows,
guys. I
too
don't
much
know what
stuff
to
that's
feel
on the
about
ground
this
around
map.
you. Enough
I
to
love
make
the
it feel
fact that
dynamic
it's
and you
more
have options in
futuristic,
terms of what you play
but
through,
this is
not too
COD.
much to where you feel like you can't see your opponents as aim
Call
is
of Duty
tracking
going
everything
into
right
a
now.
fantasy.
Those,
Call of
I
Duty
want
are
to point
fully
that out
gone
because
into
the
fantasy. I'm not
derailment
even
structures,
gonna lie.
right?
I don't
as
know how
Aiden
to
was shooting
feel
at an
about this
opponent,
map,
you can
guys.
see those
I
broken
don't know.
structures really do work as
feels-
vantage
it
points
feels
for
different
cover.
for
So
me.
Brittany,
I don't know what
it's
to
a
feel.
great job at just kind of like mixing the two and with the
But
vertical
either
sight,
way,
the
still
vantage
COD.
points
I still
all
love
around
COD.
these alleyways. There's just so many ways you can cover too, as well as those open mixed areas.
Yeah, I think the other thing is, a lot of these maps, when we look at 3-lane based maps, which, again, there is an inspiration towards a lot of this. And as we get equipped for precision, Hamilton is entering the Call of Duty franchise space, the special edition khaki field automatic. I will say we had some time to talk to the Hamilton representatives, and wow, it's cool. I actually have the watch on right now that was used in Interstellar, the Murph watch. Very clean, very comfortable, so make sure you check out Hamilton for that limited edition if you're looking to up your wrist game. But getting back to the point, again, you've got these central
Last
POIs,
day they had
especially in a
the
map like
AMP in
Hardpoint.
it.
You see those interest points immediately, but how you connect between the lanes feels really smooth, really fluid, and again, doesn't feel like you're held back by trying to take these tight routes to get from place to place, which I love.
And it feels
I
like
don't
each
know.
map is
I don't
like
know,
that,
guys.
right? We
Tell
saw
me what you
Days Samir
think
doing
about
that
this
on,
new
the
Call of
Forge,
Duty
right?
Black Ops
Every
7.
single map, the map transition from lane to lane is so beautiful. And even if you are using something like the VS Recon, depending on what types of specialties and perks
Wow,
that you
I'm
have
actually
attached to
sure
it,
COD
you can
did
move
act-
very
YouTube
fast.
did
And
not actually
Enzy,
buy-
a reputable sniper by
If
far
it's
for so
before, I'm
long in the
pretty sure
community,
YouTube
she's
would have
working it
cancelled
really
me for
well
doing
with
this.
these one-shot,
But
one kills.
I don't know why they did
Looking
not do it
clean,
this
now
time
off
around.
the spawn. Are we going to see a quad creep? Come on, MC, give it to us. Almost a chance for some collaboration. Whoa! Then almost to the pistol. She can't believe it. Almost absolutely tore apart the entire lobby. But yes, we do, MC. We take those.
Definitely some nice shots there, almost through the wall, but we saw a little bit that earlier.
There we go. Little camo action.
Damn.
Ooh.
Nah. I do. Okay, let me ask you guys a question.
Okay, hearing the
Okay.
What
strategies on
is
that
up
one. She knows
with everybody
exactly
going
what she's doing
to?
here, but they are dominating right now.
What is
Another
wrong?
one
What
goes
is going
down.
on with
Gosh,
everybody
this,
going
this
to
is a
Japan
sniper we have to try when we're out
this
here.
year to actually create a
I
game?
gotta just
Forza
reveal
Horizon
my
6
position
is
here on
coming
it. I know
out
the
in
community
Japan.
talks about it a lot when it
Call
comes
of
to the
Duty took
competitive
this
side
to
of the
Japan.
esport. Are we gonna
What,
see
like,
snipers
guys,
in the
what
game?
is going on that
Feels
we
like we
don't
should
know?
have a chance to see
What,
this one.
what is going on that we don't know
Official
that
pizza
everybody
Call
is
of
going
Duty
to
is Little
Japan
Caesars.
to
We're
create
building Hungry Mall. Check
their
out Call of
game?
Duty Next.
They're using
Feel
Japan
free to
location to
get on
create
in
their
there.
game.
As
Like,
we
what
continue
is
on
going
with
on?
the coverage for today, everyone
Like,
is talking
I don't know.
about
It
the
feels
new dog
crazy.
score streak, of course, and courtesy of Little Caesars, we get to see a little bit more with him as we sat down to talk for pep talk.
Yo, to be honest, I might be about Call of Duty 7, but I don't understand why the hell they went to Japan to do this. But I would say it's more additional though. I mean, for over decades, we've been getting Call of Duty unfamiliar location, but now we are basically in Japan for Black Ops 7. It's basically Japan for Black Ops 7.
It's launch week, it's reveal week. What's the content strategy?
Get as much content as humanly possible. First, we want to look at the maps. Black Ops 2 guns are back.
What's going to be new in this game that you're pumped for?
The wall bouncing.
Weapons, I saw the
It's,
camos. Are
no,
kind
it's,
of
for me, it's the
Best
diving.
thing they're doing this year
I don't
is
know, maybe it's
any
the
mode you
jetpack
want. So
diving,
campaign,
actually.
zombies, Warzone, multiplayer, you name it, they got it.
It's
Give
the
me
battle
day
royale though.
one.
I know the
need
battle
to
royale
get
will
to
be
prestige
crazy.
as
I
fast
know
as
that.
possible, load out. What are you running?
But the
Yeah,
multiplayer
they
is the
felt
one that
really,
actually
really good
gave
when I used
Black
it.
Ops 7
The
the hype.
Peacekeeper felt great.
If you're a
Honestly, right now they're all pretty good.
for anyone who wants to become a Call of Duty creator,
Yes.
what pro tips do you have for us?
Don't just go live for 4 hours mindlessly doing random stuff. Have a strategy.
Final question. This is the Little Caesars
Guys,
pep talk.
I'm
We're
going to
gonna
reveal
find
it
more
right now.
content
I
from
plan on
T-Dog
going
Smitty.
back to COD.
YouTube.
I haven't played.
T-Dog Smitty.
For all
I
of you
haven't
at
played-
home, it is time to open the Little Caesars app.
I haven't
Accept the
played
Call of
COD
Duty
in
challenge, complete it,
six
and you can
months.
win
I haven't
Black
played
Ops 7
COD since
free
last
copy.
year, guys.
You
I
are
stopped
also
playing
entered
COD.
for a chance to squad up.
I had to
First
go
kill,
into
T-Dog
another part
Smitty.
of gaming. I didn't play COD,
Number 85,
but
Little Caesars
this
Call of
year
Duty.
I
Does it
plan
get
on
better than
going
that?
back
I don't
into
think so.
COD. To be honest.
That was amazing, and
I
we
plan on
gotta
going into
love
COD.
that dog.
I didn't play Black
By
Ops
the
6
way,
because
our
of the.
creators are rocking
There was a
Corsair
lot of
peripherals.
shit in that video. Like people were still
For a
shitting in
chance
Black
to
Ops
win
6.
the peripherals
And they
by
were not fixing
entering
it.
the
And I'm like, you know what?
sweepstakes
I'm
on the
done.
official
I'm
Call
done.
of
I'm
Duty
done.
X
I
account
I
and
left
use
COD
the
for like a
hashtag
very long time. I didn't play COD
But
again.
we'll
As you
be
guys know,
right
I
back
started streaming with
in
Call of Duty.
Black
Call of
Ops
Duty
7
was the
coming
first game
right
I
up.
streamed with Fortnite. Call of Duty Fortnite. I had to leave. Now I plan on coming back to COD though. But so far they can fix all these their rubbish, I should be happy to come back to Call of Duty. Other than that, bro, I'm gonna stay Black Battlefield 6. I'm gonna stay Black Ops 6. Sorry, Battlefield 6. To be honest, I played the Battlefield 6 beta, and I was so happy playing Battlefield. Imagine being happy to play again. Oh yeah, guys, if you are just joining the stream, there's an open beta code down moving. So if you guys are interested in getting the open beta, feel free. The codes are down here. The codes are down here. Feast code mobile. Yo, what the? Let me even see this
You're
chat.
invited to the Little Caesars Call of Duty Challenge. Open the Little Caesars
Yo.
app, accept and complete the challenge. You might win a copy of the new Call of Duty Black Ops 7. You'll also be entered for a chance to win the grand prize. A trip to an Activision studio to squad up with George Kittle in a 1-hour epic Call of Duty battle. Complete the Little Caesars Call of Duty Challenge today.
Are we going to be so hyped? I know the hype for us to play Call of Duty, for us to play Battlefield 6 is way up here right now, because Battlefield 6 is actually taking over. But I'm not even gonna say anything, guys. Like for real, Black Ops 7.
Secondly, tell us more.
Thank you.
Nah.
Yeah, so we have classic Prestige in Black Ops 7. We have a new journey. Excited to share
Like-
more about the updates coming to Prestige Master and the icons and things like that as we get
I'm not
closer
even
to
gonna
launch.
lie to you guys.
But our big story with Prestige
Battlefield
and Black
6
Ops
have
7
stole us
is
like
the
this year.
return of weapon
Battlefield
Prestige.
6,
And we're
like
really doing for weapon
99% of people.
what we did for
You guys
classic
are about
Prestige
to
and
see
Black Ops 6, and that's
Battlefield
bring back
launch
the fan
October
favorite
10,
progression system
and
in a way
goddamn,
that feels faithful
bro,
to the way it used to work. but also quicker
100%
and
of
better
people
than
are
ever.
actually going
So
to
Weapon
Battlefield
Prestige is bringing
6.
an even deeper
I'm not even gonna
journey
lie.
for players
Battlefield
with their
6 is
favorite
taking
weapons.
all of us.
Lawrence, tell
But
us how this is going to
I
work.
still know people will
Yeah,
still
so
play
reach max
Call of
weapon
Duty.
level,
Trust
you're
me.
gonna have the choice to enter weapon prestige. Doing so will
Oh,
automatically
but the
unlock
skin, when it
a
comes to
unique
skin in Call of
prestige
Duty
attachment
weapon,
that each weapon
yeah,
in the game
hands down,
has.
they
And
are
these
so good
chunky,
at it.
build-changing attachments that really change the way those guns play. You're also gonna unlock a camo, and the weapon
The
prestige
camo,
system
yeah, the
is
camo in
packed
Call
with
of Duty is
camos,
actually good.
some of which are remastered
Oh.
Black Ops 2 camos. So you may see some
People
fan favorite
actually
camos on the
waste
screen
money
here.
to get a
You
better
normally
camo,
have to do
bro.
graffiti
Who
camo.
waste money to get camos, bro?
One of my favorites. Oh, it's so
Yeah,
many.
oh, it's
Yeah.
great.
Charms, camos, attachments, prestige has got it all going
Oh.
on. But Lawrence, it feels
Black
like
Ops 7.
Black Ops 7 is seriously about the camos this time round.
Oh yeah, we're going.
Yeah,
for
they
four
should they
camos.
should bring
We have
some
their four
serious
camo
camos.
grind. We have camos in Prestige. We're gonna have camos in our live seasons. So weekly challenges. We'll have 2 camos per season, an animated camo to chase for completing that system. We're gonna have camos in our seasonal events, and I mean we're going big with camos. There's a redacted camo.
We heard people like camos.
They go big on camo. We spend big on camos.
Like, we were like,
That's
there's
how it
only
looks
one
right
thing
now.
you're allowed to
He's
wear,
working through his
Lawrence.
headshots. He's early in his
I'm
journey.
5 headshots in. On
Yeah,
this
yeah.
thing.
All right, I know we all love the camos. Matt, what's your favorite one?
I mean, so Lawrence mentioned we've got some remasters, some reimagines. I worked on Black Ops 2. One of my favorites is it does relate to a breakfast meat.
You know I've been outside your office with,
You-
with sign picketing for
yeah.
this one.
You have been sliding bacon strips under my office door.
Subtle.
subtle, but we took it. So hey, I'm gonna go with bacon. Bacon camo.
And it's never looked better.
Yeah, for us to get the camo,
sizzling.
we either have to grant for it or we have to buy the camos.
It's all of the yeah.
All the things.
Bro.
that you
Okay, so while we unlock these camos and more throughout this progression journey, the best part
Weapon
is if you
build,
make something
yeah.
awesome.
They
you can share
introduced the
it with your
weapon
friends.
build.
A first now in Black Ops. Lawrence, can you explain the sort of the build share for us?
Yeah, weapon
Yeah,
build sharing.
you
We
can-
wanted
you
to
can
do this
share your
for a
build
long
with your
time.
friends.
We've finally been able to do it with Black Ops 7. You can
Damn,
send a build
I don't
you
think I've
created
seen this
directly
type
to a
of
friend.
guns before
You
in
can grab a build
past
from the
Call of
kill cam.
Duty.
So if someone's got your number in a match and you're like, man, what's that guy using? Grab that build, throw it into your loadout for the next game. And then you can also share via build code. So right in the gunsmith is a build code. add a build, add a weapon, and
That
build
weapon
code
build is
updates.
good though, because
Anytime
in
you see
Black
a
Ops
screenshot of
6,
the gunsmith posted to
in
social or out
Warzone,
of game,
we always
grab
just,
that build
you
code,
know,
throw it into your
screenshot
game,
what
and
the
you're
person
rocking
is
that gun.
using
Yep.
or
My
steal the
days of
person
digging through
gun,
the spreadsheets
kill the person,
are over.
steal the person
I'm so
gun,
excited.
look at the
Join my
gun,
friends will be like, what's the build? They're like,
look at the
it's
down
that.
part
It's
to
really
see
my
the
loadout.
name of the
Sick,
gun,
that's so cool.
then go
It's,
build the gun.
you
But the
know, I
weapon
spent a lot
build
of
is
time
actually
on the
is
social
actually good.
medias looking
Yeah.
for meta builds.
Yeah.
So I no longer have to do that. I can just grab a code.
Yeah, we always
and
like
I will
steal
also-
people
we
build
saw
though.
Pablo
Then
talking about our
you have
weapons
to steal
earlier.
people
I will
build.
often hit him up on a Saturday night and be like, hey,
If you want to know
what is
anything,
what is the best
Pablo's
weapon,
your
Pablo? Now you can just send me a code.
yeah.
Pablo build codes are blessed.
Pablo
That-
build-
you
Yeah,
absolutely
actually,
will
this
be-
is
you
more of
will,
a good thing, though,
Be blessed
to
to
be
get one
honest.
from him
Yep.
closer to launch. But we've already seen quite a bit of gameplay today. But one thing we have not seen is modes. More modes, new
Yep.
modes. We need
Modes.
to talk
We
about
got
modes.
modes.
So we are talking about Skirmish,
That's right.
which is not in the beta, but will be there at launch. What's Skirmish all about?
Free
Matt?
camo.
Yep,
It's
so
not
like
free,
you
oh.
said, we got
For those that are
maps.
wondering,
We're
it's
saying we
not
got modes.
free.
Skirmish
Those camos
is
are not
our
free,
high
bro.
player count 20v20 mode based on Avalon. We will have 2 launch maps on day 1. We'll have Mission Edge and Mission Tide. They're very
Wait,
different.
I'm
We've got
pretty
one
sure-
kind of skyscrapers, ritzy, glitzy, glamour, wingsuit, grapple all over the place. Then we've got one that's a bit more grounded and plays a bit more like a familiar multiplayer play space. We love our high player count modes at Treyarch.
It's still till
We've taken
November.
inspiration from
It's still
Fireteam, we've
next
taken inspiration from
month
Combined Arms. We've got something really
before Call of
exciting for
Duty
day one.
release.
Nice.
No,
Really, really exciting stuff.
2
We
months
also
from
have
now.
a new mode that we're going to be seeing live gameplay for today called Overload. What's that about?
Well, we're gonna find out. Back to the studio.
yeah,
My
transition
name
is
is Miles
smooth.
Ross. I'm here with Joanna, lead game designer on all things modes here in Black Ops 7. So tell me about modes. What do you and your team do?
My team focuses on designing game modes here at Treyarch.
There's one mode that we would love to talk about, a brand new mode called Overload. What is that?
It's a 6v6 objective mode. You have 2 zones, they have 2 zones. Your goal is to secure the device and pick
What
it up
the
and
heck
capture
is
it
this?
in one of the opposing team zones. Once you secure the device, you have an outline on you to indicate that you have the device. By bringing the device to one of the zones, your team gets 1 point. Your goal is to get 8
Okay,
points
okay,
to
we
win
are
the match.
playing these guys. We are
And it's been
playing
great
Black Ops
working
7.
on this mode with
for
our
real.
partners at Binox.
What happens after I score? Does it respawn in a set position or is it random?
An overload device will spawn in one of those
Someone
three
said
locations.
overload,
Locations
aka
of each
CFT.
spawn is predetermined for each map.
Okay, this is
So
looking like
this
Call
looks
of
very
Duty Mobile
competitive
right
mode.
now.
Oh yes, it is very competitive. It requires a lot of team coordinations and strategy.
This looks like Call of
Sick.
Duty
Okay,
Mobile.
When it comes to internal playtests, you know, are you guys going crazy? I mean, who's the goal scorer for you guys?
I would have to say I'm the one who tends to be the one picking up the objective and running the device. Mainly because I'm an objective player, and a lot of my team members, like Matt Trons and Colin Overhaul, they are the slayers in my team. So they tend to clear it my way, and so that I could capture the zone.
So the boys are allergic to the objective. Noted. Good to know. Are there anything within the sandbox of the O7?
I think
Any
it's
new
time for me
tacticals
to
or
wake
anything
my
fun you would
Call of
recommend
Duty
using the
groups.
most?
I would suggest you
We haven't
equip
played in a
the
while.
Sight grenade. It activates
Because
hallucination of
Black Ops
enemies
7 is
that are
actually
not there.
no. This
And
is
so when they
dope,
shoot
bro.
them, they just burst in red mist. It's fantastic.
So if I get hit by a sight grenade, I will hallucinate, see things that
I
aren't
think
really
they
there.
did.
and my
Actually,
teammates-
this is the
and my
first
teammates
time
just
COD
think I'm
is
going crazy
listening
shooting.
to us.
Yes.
So probably
That's
they
how I know
listen
I'm
to
in
their
trouble.
fans this time
sounds
around.
so much fun. I cannot wait to get my hands on it, and we get to play this in the beta as well.
Yeah, and we can't wait to see y'all in the beta.
You see,
Thanks,
people
Joanna.
are actually interested in buying Call of Duty. Black
And
Ops
you
7.
can play Overload in the beta. Pre-order Black Ops 7 or subscribe to select Game Pass plans and get early access.
You know what,
to the
guys?
Black
We are
Ops
going
7
to
beta,
do
starting
Black
in
Ops
just 2
7
days
early
on
access.
October 2nd. Plus, don't
Wait,
forget to jump into the
early
beta
access.
on day 2 of early access to experience a taste of zombies with survival. Preload the beta starting tomorrow.
Once played
And
on
remember,
PC,
when you
so we
play
are going to be playing
the
it on
upcoming
PC.
Black Ops 7 beta, you can earn all the new rewards in game, usable in the beta and in Black Ops 7 at launch. If you plan
Let's
on
play it at
playing
launch.
Black Ops 7 beta on PC, you must have Secure Boot and TPM 2.0 enabled to get in on the action. This is part of an ongoing effort by Team Ricochet to make sure Call of Duty players have the most secure and competitive play. Check out the QR
So far
code
there's
for
no
more
cheat.
information on how
So
to
far
make
there's
sure
no
your
cheat.
machine
So far
is
there's no
compliant.
cheat. There's no
Now
cheat.
let's check out some
If there's
Overlord.
cheats in Black Ops 7, I'm done with Call of Duty
I
forever.
cannot wait to see some Overload. I know all of us are itching to see if there's going to be a competitive future in this brand new mode. Some historical nostalgia, kind of maybe leaning on some previous game modes, but something that is so dramatically unique. And with the new mode comes another new map. Let's open up and find our way into the Australian desert of exposure to check out Overload. Take me through just this
Bro,
first half of the
can't
game that
let
we're about to
amount
see here,
of-
Dream Crazy. What are we looking at?
This
Can't let
map
amount
looks
of monitor.
wild from a standpoint, but you really do have the ability to work to the sides. You have a suspended guild crate which allows
Damn.
jumping across ladders to gain.
Oh,
higher
that jump,
vantage
that
points.
jump
And then you have
is-
this, like, indoor control room.
I would say it's
Kind
an
of like acts as a
advantage
node
and
for,
somehow
you know,
a
enclosed areas,
disadvantage.
good for opening exits and
Because
entrances.
Absolutely
at
the
one
case.
point they
Again, some
took
of the
away
keys as we
us
see Sim's
not
team
being able to
run away with
shoot
an
when we
8-1
are
victory.
landing.
Here
Before
are
in
the
Call
things
of
that we
Duty
just
you
need to
could
point
shoot
to.
when
You
you are
saw it in the
landing.
opening video.
Then they
Keys
took
to
it
get to
off
8 total points
and now we
overall.
can
That gives
jump.
you a net win. But I
Plus,
think for those that are thinking more of a
only
competitive
movement.
structure, really the mode is set up into be two
Like,
different halves.
come on.
You can get 4 points in a particular half. That immediately ends the half and you switch sides so that way you're not just sitting on one side of the map the entire time.
Exactly. It makes it a little bit more fair that way, you know, switching the sides. And then, of course, should we get there overtime, right? We'll talk about that there later.
We will talk about that later. But
So
that was
they
just a
could
small
jump
look at
and we could
exposure.
do
We also
homing
have another new
movement.
map for you to get a little bit more of a deep dive on, and that is Imprint. And this is really fun, and I didn't actually realize this until Brittany was talking about it. As you run through some of the snow parts of the map, you actually leave footprints behind. So not only is this a 3D printing-based facility, but Imprint also lends towards
okay, the
that
maps are
other
good.
mechanic of
Hands
being able
down,
to see some of those
the
snow,
maps are good.
footprints
I'm gonna
as
say
you walk
that the
through.
maps
Now I
are
gotta
good.
ask her,
Hands
does it
down.
hear the crunching?
For
You know,
real.
does it really get that realistic? But that's something we've heard before. Hopping here on Imprint. This is also another one with an inner facility, right? You
God,
got,
what are you
a
guys
lot
going
of
to
these
call
fights
Call
in
of
the
Duty
center
right
part
now?
of the map, and then
The map
also
have
those hazardous
changed.
drops
It's no more the
around
Call of
the map,
Duty we
but
know.
also an inclinator
That's
that
one
lifts
thing
and
that I still
control,
can't put my hand on.
Lifts people up in those upper zone, snow zones.
What are we
This
going to
is
call it now?
also an overload mode that we're seeing at the moment. And another thing to point to, the
Damn,
overload
she's
device
good. She's
has
good.
3 different spawn points, and you heard Joanna talk about it per map. They're set locations, but where it spawns may determine what exactly your setup and strategy is going to look like as you try to score, whether that be at the A or
Bro,
B point.
you have
So,
to do
really
some
interesting
setting
dynamicism
to your
being brought
controller
into
to
this
make
new
you
game
turn
mode that I think,
around
again, fuels
easily.
that competitive spirit that we're all looking for.
And these
Yeah,
people are playing
indeed,
with keyboard and
some of the
mouse.
spawn points and the fact that, again,
Bro,
that
I
it
can't
does
even play.
rotate
I need to
around
learn how
the
to
map.
play with
It
keyboard
really
and
kinda
mouse.
just
Guys, I
allows you to set
suck at
things
keyboard
up
and
here,
mouse.
but an extra shout out here to Monster Energy, Unleash the Beast. Head to callofduty.com, callofduty.monsterenergy.com, excuse me, to see how you can earn bonus in-game rewards.
I'll tell you, I am a Monster fan, and I've been picking up that no sugar white Monster, and yep, there are still beta rewards being pushed onto those cans, so make sure you get you some immediately.
To be
Another one of
honest,
those spots, again,
I don't know how to
device.
describe this
So
Call
you
of
might be
Duty
wondering,
new
what happens if you
changes
fall
in
off
map.
the
I don't
map
think
with
I'm
the
going to
device?
get
Well,
used to
there's
it
no, like,
easily.
cheese in
It's
terms
not
of
like a
possession.
Warzone
It'll just
grind.
pop
It's
right
more
back
of,
up to where you fell off the map. So
you know what I'm
you don't
saying?
have that stall
It's
tactic
giving
that
a good
sometimes you
vibe. I'm
use
not gonna
to give
lie.
yourself a
It's
bit of
giving a
competitive
very,
advantage
very
if you
good
find yourself
vibe.
up like Steph
But the
Houston
problem
currently
is,
Yeah, some
how
of the
we
players had a little
feel
play
we've been
test of that and
fighting in
tried
the
to throw
world
it
like
off the map and realize,
what?
okay,
We've
we
been
can't
fighting
get
in
set up on
Warzone,
reset.
like
We have to
War
play
Grand,
from
War
this
Grand, War Grand.
awkward position.
And
So that
all of
really
a
does
sudden we are
force some of
fighting in
these
somewhere
players
like
to,
looks like
you know,
fantasy.
really rethink their
It
strategies.
feels
Absolutely
weird.
is. So again, keep your eye on it. as that overload device. We also noticed that as
I want to
you
use
either
my
capture
Xbox
or
Pass
have
to
it in
actually
possession,
play it
rather,
on
I should say,
PC.
or if the enemy
That's the plan.
does,
I don't think
an
I can play it
outline
on
will
console.
reveal your position. So it's something, again, to kind of keep in mind in terms of what am I actually doing? Where am I going? How's my team setting up around me? That level of intel gathering is constantly there as you're playing off of the objective. So that's not unfamiliar, I think, for a lot of modes in the past that are possession-based objectives. So something to keep in mind as you experiment with this new competitive mode. You also see where exactly that next spawn point is going to be for the OBJ. So again, just things to kind of keep in mind as you play. And as you continue to look further in towards the beta, make sure you shout out and take a look at Polaris, the official Call of Duty off-road vehicle partner.
Now, kind of you see Stephanie here. They did have a 5-0 lead, and that red team just kind of inching their way back in.
This is crazy, guys. I don't know how to feel about this though.
That we have before the sides are switched, or if should that need to happen. If we didn't already, I know we're kind of jumping into these games that they have started, but you can kind of see there does create an opportunity for teams to come back. Plus, with that Omni movement and utilizing it, how quickly they can get around.
And you also see just on the UI right here, Stephanie's able to find a nice two-piece. That yellow outline revealing that, yep, she is indeed being hunted out. Can you get to the goal in time? Sure can. And another kill to go the way of Stephanie for a 6-2 edge in this particular game. Overload is looking solid. I'm loving it. Xfinity, if you are a partner or at least using them as a provider, Xfinity customers can get early access to the Black Ops 7 open beta. Let me say that again for those that may not have heard me. If you have Xfinity, you get early access to Black Ops 7. Make sure you go and sign up though at xfinity.com.
Nah, this is the most crazy thing. Imagine those people that got early access and those people that have to wait till November.
You notice in Overload, EMP is being utilized as well as a victory comes in for Stephanie and her squad 6-2. But
imagine those people that have to wait till launch and those people that get early access to it. It's going to be crazy because we got a grant from start. Why these people already granted?
I'm right there with you. Our players are continuing to jump on in, but when we come back, we'll be talking more about camos and more beyond. So don't go anywhere. Call of Duty Next returns after this.
AMD, the official CPU and GPU partner of Black Ops 7.
This is
Share the
crazy.
wins. Elgato, the official streaming partner of Call of Duty. Herman Miller. Check out the latest Embody gaming colorways at hermanmiller.com/gaming. Xfinity customers get
There's a lot
access
of
to the Black Ops
there's a
7
lot
open
of
beta.
open beta code. I don't think these codes are repeated. I feel like these codes are new.
Today.
I feel like these codes are new, not repeated.
Welcome back, Lawrence and Yale from Treyarch. I am excited to share that we have even more camos to show off. We're not done. As we said earlier, there are more ways than ever to earn camos in Black Ops 7, and that for the first time, that includes a dedicated camo track in the co-op campaign.
Yeah, this is something we've never been able to do before. We have a dedicated camo track in campaign for the first time. And it's really excited to have 16 mastery camos in Black Ops 7. All new mastery camos.
So 4 in each.
4 in each mode. Whether you're playing multiplayer, zombies, Warzone, or co-op campaign, you're going to have a dedicated camo journey and some dope mastery camos to unlock. Let's take a look here. Molten Gold.
Yes, these are co-op campaign master camos.
It looks like the usual one.
Molten camo. Molten Gold, that looks so good. Moonstone as well, this is awesome.
Might be one of my favorites in the game, Moonstone. The Treyarch weapons team has really pulled out all the stops with these mastery camos in BO7.
Chroma Flux. I'm loving the sort of star details on the handguard as well. There's so much going on.
Guns look incredible. And of course, obviously for all this stuff, like global progression works across every single mode for the first time. So you can earn this and still be leveling up 1 to 55. It is huge.
I had to first look at the co-op campaign mastery camos, but we got to look at the multiplayer ones as well. I mean, I'm going to be playing all of these now. A wonderful time to be a COD player, but these are some of the multiplayer camos that we can be unlocking. Shattered Gold, talk to me.
Yeah, the 16 all new mastery camos. Here are the MP ones: Shattered Gold, Arclight. I don't know if we've ever had a shinier diamond.
This one got a lot of cheers in the creator room.
That's
That's a real like Black Ops 7 vibe for me.
So much creativity from the team to be able to pull these off.
Okay,
This one's one
I
of my
like this
favorites.
one.
I feel like this one's gonna be
I
slept
like
on,
this one.
but I'm saying it.
Tempest.
Me that I'm even talking, I don't go camo on my guns.
Great. And
Okay, I
picked a great
do,
weapon with a lot of surface
but I
area
don't
shot.
grind
It's
camo.
very cool
That's
as
the
well.
problem. I don't grind
Drop
camos.
And yeah, rounding it out with Singularity, our final multiplayer mastery camo. In true final mastery fashion, this thing will change when you shoot it. So all 4 of our final masteries across the game have this dynamic nature to them that is just really awesome with automatic weapons and high caliber guns.
It's so fun and it's so cool. Well,
I
there's
don't
a
know,
lot
guys.
going
I
on
don't
here.
know.
There's a lot
I
of
don't know.
camos. There's a lot of rewards. How do I keep track of all of these? Like, let's say I'm having a big session, I've unlocked a ton of stuff,
Weekly challenge.
but I was on, you know, oh no, I spilled a beverage on the table and I looked away. Oh no, what did I unlock? Can I find out that?
Great question, Miles. Yeah, so
Ooh,
we
it
have a
still
new
looks-
feature in the
it
game.
still
we
looks
call
like it,
reward
though.
feed. Pop open the reward feed from the menu panel, and it's got your history of all of your unlocks right there. So this persists across multiple games, multiple sessions. You can pull it up, see what you unlocked a few days ago, equip content from here.
Nah, okay, I can't wait though.
To dig
I can't
into
wait
challenge
because
screens and things like
actually
that,
for
and,
me,
really gonna,
I get to
help
play
players
this
keep
game.
track of all this stuff because there's a lot to earn.
That helps a
07.
lot. And that was everything from stickers.
That's
to
why I'm
attachments
happy.
to
I get to play
everything
Black
you
Ops
can
7.
equip straight
To
from
be
it.
honest,
Great.
I didn't play Black
Now,
Ops 6.
Lawrence, season 1
I
is
get to
coming
play
in
it.
hot right after launch, and it sounds like with weekly challenges returning, there's a lot to look forward to.
Yeah, weekly challenges keep the game fresh each week of the season. So the way this works, each week of the season, we're going to have a new piece of gameplay content to unlock for use in your loadouts. This isn't just attachments. We have weapons, we have score streaks in this system. Complete enough challenges, and you'll unlock that week's reward with challenges for all 4 modes. So
Awesome.
Truly connected game. You can complete these challenges in co-op, multiplayer, zombies, or Warzone. Oh, and did we mention it's got camos? 2 camos.
And score streaks.
And
Score
score
streaks, all
streaks.
kinds of functional gear.
Animated camo every season available in this system. We also have another camo if you complete half of the weeks in the season. So a lot up for grabs in our weeklies.
I'm looking forward to the final count on how many camos are in this game. It's going to be insane. Of course, we also have
Wait,
to show
are
some
we
love
still
to
getting
our Call of
Ghost
Duty
in this one?
esports fan. The World
Are we
Series of
still
Warzone
getting
is
Ghost?
live tomorrow at 12 p.m. Pacific, and we also have some really awesome CDL season planned, and with some full details being
Call of
released
Duty
in just a
esports.
few short
To
weeks.
be honest, guys, I
can
always
say
wish,
for now,
I always
friends,
wish to
get
be on
ready
the
for the CDL
esports,
to return
but I never made
in
it to the
early
esports.
December. Yale.
I started Call of
Range
Duty
play
late
is
too.
now on
I
the
started
tip of my
playing
tongue
Call
to
of
talk
Duty
about
at
the Call of Duty. Where do we get
2020.
that?
So obviously we're bringing a
So,
ton of content at launch, season 1. Big thing for us is just making sure we have the best ranked experience possible. Ranked play is coming in season 2. We've already been playing with
Post-launch
Plus
seasons.
Pros. Everyone's getting excited. So much gear. And Lawrence, there's a couple also feature additions to that for people to explore.
A couple things we can mention today. We're bringing back placement matches to get players closer to your rank faster.
Right.
And we know players want surprise camos.
Whoa!
And so we're doing ranked camos each and every season. So you get your gold camo, platinum, above.
Gotta have bragging rights. It's key.
So ranked play coming to multiplayer in season 2. Now, speaking of the live seasons, I've heard it said that season 1 is going to be the biggest season in Black Ops history in terms of content. Yale, can you confirm?
So we are absolutely bringing it on this game. This is from
There'll be a lot
launch
of
to the
death
end of
rates in
season
this
1.
game. I'm not
We
gonna
will
lie.
have 7 multiplayer maps. 6 of those multiplayer maps are
Oh
full
my
6v6.
goodness.
This is the most we've ever done. You can expect so much of this.
Yeah, and you said too, like a mix of some fan favorites returning from Black Ops 2, but also those brand new maps.
Yep.
And if I'm hearing you right, that doesn't even count what we're bringing to zombies in season 1.
That's right, right. 3 maps in zombies, so obviously you're gonna see some of that here. But in season 1, we're bringing 3 new maps: 1 round-based zombie map and 2 new survival maps. So this will be the biggest in franchise history.
Oh my goodness, we are wrapping up multiplayer here, but every year there is one Black Ops map. Because you're talking about them, it wouldn't be a Black Ops game without it. So Yale, I gotta ask.
I think some of our fans may have a guess on what this is.
Please tell me.
Absolutely, Nuketown is coming back, harkening back to some of the love for Black Ops 2. It
As a
is
fan,
awesome.
we are
Nuketown
still.
2025
Wait, is
looks
this the
incredible.
nuke?
All the new tech that we have,
Nuketown.
just It's a
Wait,
banger.
the only place I know about Nuketown is the Call of Duty mobile. Did they change the Nuketown?
To see this shortly after launch.
Yo, this is a more advanced
Obviously,
Nuketown.
with the VO2 fans out there, I think people are going to be really
This is
excited about
Nuketown that I know, but they
Shortly after
kind of
launch.
changed the
After
Nuketown though.
launch, indeed. Unfortunately, folks, we can all get our hands on Black
They
Ops 7
changed the
multiplayer in the beta
Nuketown.
this week.
Let's go
and I
Nuketown
cannot
always.
wait to
Yo,
play
people
with
love
some of my
Nuketown,
friends.
but
Full disclaimer,
that
you know
wasn't
exactly
how it
who are.
looked.
Lawrence,
That was not how it
thank
looked.
you so much.
Like,
Coming
guys.
up at next, we are getting a look at Zombies live gameplay on the brand new map, Ashes of the Damned. Stay tuned.
With everything they said, Call of Duty still proving they got it. I gotta give it to them. Multiplayer was the rise hype. Multiplayer was the hype, for real. Multiplayer did everything for them. Like, multiplayer was it.
Pre-order now and get early access to the open beta.
Change your game. Scuff Gaming, the official controller partner of Call of Duty.
Wait, if they have all this partnership and everything, why are we still having issue with
Hamilton and
COD?
Call of Duty team up for a special edition Khaki Field Auto Watch. Get yours on November 14th. Customize your typing. Drop, the official keycap partner of Call of Duty. Unleash
They have
the
a
pace with
lot of
Monster Energy, the official energy drink of Call of Duty.
They have a lot of partnership.
You're invited to the Little Caesars Call of Duty Challenge. Open the Little Caesars app, accept and complete the challenge. You might win a copy of the new Call of Duty Black Ops 7. You'll also be entered for a chance to win the grand prize. A trip to an
Call of
Activision
Duty
studio
Mobile,
to
Call of
squad
Duty
up
Mobile.
with George Kittle
People-
in a 1 hour epic
With
Call of
will that
Duty
change
battle.
will
Complete
everything
the
change
Little
on
Caesars
Black
Call
Ops
of
7?
Duty Challenge today.
No, wait, will everything actually change on Call of Duty Mobile or what?
Welcome back to Call of Duty Next. We are moments away from getting hands on with Black
Zombie.
Ops 7 Zombies, but things are getting a little scary. It is our very own survival map. Look at this.
The zombies are, I think I've only played it once. I've only got the chance to play the zombie once. It wasn't nice, guys. It wasn't nice. Nah, I don't know. Okay. I know. Yep.
So was I.
Damn, son.
But as they say, this too shall pass.
This is crazy.
Let the carnage begin. Old Jesse and Jack together.
Okay, Activision, we need to talk. Who does this edit for you guys? This is crazy.
Oh, company.
Damn. Reclaim yourself. Nah, this is enough. This is enough for Halloween. I you like this is enough scary movie for Halloween.
Happy New Year, demon spawn!
Definitely wasn't English breakfast.
Literally at my fingertips.
Gee, that's a spider. I know I'm gonna call it spider trap. Though.
Time to roll out.
That escalated quickly.
Oh boy, that's the problem. Those type of things you're hardly able to kill
Play
it.
Zombies Survival in the beta.
Yeah. I know I'm going to be
What a
scared
song!
playing
Teams
that.
on point once
I'm waiting
again
for
with
Warzone.
another
I'm waiting for
banger.
Warzone.
Kevin Drew, I am so excited you're here. Steve Bianchi from Treyarch. Might I say, welcome to the party.
Might.
Like our old friend Rick Toffin.
Yes.
Welcome to the Dark Ether as well.
It's time. But we're talking all about Black Ops 7 Zombies, and Zombies reveal was massive, Kevin. So let's just start a big picture. How did the team think about building the Zombies experience for Black Ops 7?
Yeah, so Ashes of the Dam really just represents what we want to do with zombies this year. Just as we, the player, have been sent into the Dark Ether, this map is a Bermuda Triangle where all these locations, and it's the biggest round-based zombies map we've ever made. Every single one of these locations has been sent into the Dark Ether in various time periods, and each one has a unique story and atmosphere. And what was so important with this map was kind of looking back at Transit in Black Ops 2.
Right.
And something very unique about that map was bringing real consequence to moving from location to location because you had these extremely dangerous roads between. And so it's a real decision as a squad. You don't want to just go out in those roads. You want to move together.
Yeah.
And so today what the players are going to be playing here is a smaller part of the map. We want to preserve most of the experience for everyone at home on launch day. So what's going to happen is at 30 minutes, we're going to trigger exfil automatically at the next round, and everyone at that point, it's try to get out alive.
And no main quest.
No main quest.
Quest is turned off,
All
so
the
no
quest stuff
spoilers.
is turned off.
No spoilers.
There's still plenty to experience today in this map.
Awesome stuff. And just a taste of zombies. We've talked a little bit about Ashes of the Damned. Let's take a journey now inside the map. Hopefully our creators are prepared for what's about to come their way. Look at this, once again, descending deeper into this absolutely incredible map, guys. It's glorious to look at. A little surprise as well. I wonder if our creators are
We
locked
got some
in.
help on the way here.
Are they going to see it? Are they going to notice? Oh, I see the lights already. Here she comes. Oh, it's always the Wunder vehicle to the rescue.
That's old Tessie for ya.
Wait, are these people playing zombie?
Next,
yes.
A lot of our creators, including ourselves, have had the pleasure to get in the real thing, jump on it.
Wait, what? What the f?
There's a wonder weapon on the top.
Please!
So much fun.
Yeah, I've been so excited about this map, and I'm so glad it's finally out there. We can talk about it. It's in the hands of our creators. So the live gameplay is kicking off. It's time to hop in. Let's take a look. Okay, so Steve, where are we at? We're seeing somebody, Mama K is getting in Tessie right here, I think, at Janus Towers.
They're starting off at Janus Towers. It's transitioned from Black Ops 6 to here. They're going to have to get the Wonder Vehicle running. They're going to try to get to either the farm or Blackwater Lake. When they're there, they're going to experience some horrors. This is a creepy map. The Van Dorn farm is just terrifying. I love the barn there. There's like bodies hanging. The corpses are swinging. They can break their arms off, fall down and chase you. Well, now they're in the fog.
You took
They're on
no
it.
time to get in Tessie and start going into the roads
Oh
between.
my goodness.
Tessie's already
And that's
taken a
what-
beating.
That is one of the new enemies on the back of the
Yeah,
Tessie
so
there, right?
those are the Ravagers, and you can see that they're little gremlins, and they love being in the fog, and they just took care of Tessie already. They're really good at jumping on and just starting to just tear it to pieces. Hopefully she gets out of there, because it gets really hectic. So
To be honest, we are this year, guys. We are gonna play all of
the
it.
locations on Ashes of the Damned. Now, you can get out of the Wonder Vehicle, but Steve, should you get out of the Wonder Vehicle?
Well, we call this the fog. These roads, these transitions between areas, it's very
Yeah.
dangerous. The
You have to be
regular rules are
running
not the same as
backward,
regular rules
forward,
here.
backward,
so zombies
forward.
can continually respawn, and when you try to kill them, they actually.
And
just
one thing I don't
turn
like
to
in
dust,
this
they can
zombie zone
reform, right?
is the fact
So
that you could
have
run
to
out of
just
ammo.
Try to your best. To get through there.
Imagine,
You gotta
imagine
run, you gotta
running
fix
out
the
of
car
ammo
really
when
quickly
you're
and
actually
get out of there,
fighting.
because you're not going to be getting points. You're not going to be getting drops or power ups. So keep on, make it through.
So we're obviously seeing the Wonder Vehicle there, but we need this. This map is so big that we need a vehicle to get around it and drive between each of the areas.
This zombie zone is actually crazy, but did they just say no drop, no weapon?
Yeah, so this is a true
And that's the
Wonder
fucked up
Vehicle,
thing.
and we call it the
Imagine
big
your
member of the
weapon
squad,
go
because
like
Tessie
you
is
run
so
out of
essential
ammo
to
when
your
you're
success
facing
in this map.
zombie.
We just saw you absolutely need her to
That
get
was
from place to
crazy.
place.
Imagine you
Beyond
go
that,
actually
you're gonna
out
be
of
powering
bullets
her up,
while playing.
and upgrading her. Initially, you'll find her she's a bit slow and disrepair, but the first thing you do is find a familiar bus driver's head in the starting area and install it in the dashboard of Tessie. So now you've got to get a bit of a
So they call it
automated
Tessie.
repair and some personality as well. And then from there, I think we'll see a lot of that today is getting the Pack-a-Punch. You're eventually going to get to Ashwood and find a disrepaired Pack-a-Punch. You're going to take that jet thruster, put it in the back of Tessie, give it a boost jump, as well as, for the first time ever, giving yourself a mobile Pack-a-Punch, which is awesome.
Oh my gosh, we're hearing Mama Kay like she's loving the map right now. She's looking up. What a moody, lighting situation you have throughout.
There's a lot of atmosphere in this map. It's very creepy. Each space is just very unique.
So what is the name of this location? This
is Blackwater Lake. It's this old cabin that's been transported here, just as everything else. This is really like a Bermuda Triangle type of area, so all manner of places from all over can show up here, and it's just cool. The really cool thing too you'll see is there's unique zombies to each area. So there's some lost hikers here, some backpackers and stuff. In Janus, you'll see Janus Tower security and employees there. Really cool detail.
Okay, so we're back in Tessie. Steve, what are some of the upgrades? What are some of the other upgrades that you can make?
The Abomination skin upgrade is one of my favorites. So you're increasing the durability of the vehicle there, which really helps. It actually is chomping through zombies as you're driving through them. The beam attack is super powerful. It just blasts through, cuts through your enemies. It's great. There's also the DG2 turret, which we just saw. Super helpful. You get a player on top of there, help clear the hordes ahead of you. It's electric attack and chain to other enemies. It's really, really powerful, really awesome.
Kevin, this doesn't look like the cabin anymore.
No, so we're back. We're over at Van Dorn Farm. So right off the bat, you can get to go left or right, and this is the other path. And somebody got lucky and got a ray gun at around 6, which is awesome.
And it's scum, so that can only go one way.
He's a lucky boy.
So this is, lovingly referred to on our team as the murder barn. Talk to us a little bit about what's going on here.
So the Van Dorn family, they got to the Dark Ether here. They're just a murder family. They're crazy. They took out everybody. You see the bodies hanging here. Some of them are still wriggling around and moving. These zombies can break out. They can break their heads off, jump down and chase after you. So it's just super cool horror vibes in there. It's terrifying. I love it.
So someone just got to Ashwood, and they're upgrading the Tessie with the Pack-a-Punch here. So they've already got the power up, and Ashwood is kind of our central location.
So you could actually upgrade the vehicle.
Kind of
you could never do anything like this before.
Just dropped in this place, and it's kind of right on top of this chasm. So if you look up, there's this massive bridge with a generator. It's just a really cool space. A lot of verticality. Combat roll actually is really useful in this place. Just be able be able to jump off that bridge and just roll right over to Tessie at the garage.
You got any augments for that?
Yeah,
guys, I'm just looking at the zombie. I don't know what to say.
You got to think about wall jumping as well as rolling.
I don't know
There's
what
a
to
lot
say.
Going on.
Yeah, there is. There's a lot of opportunities for some purple explosions.
But before we get too far on Ashes of the Dam, this is such a big map. I want to throw it back to Treyarch so we can learn a little bit more.
Okay, I don't know what to say. This zombie is just too good. This zombie part is good.
Senior lead designer on zombies here at Treyarch.
Oh yeah, if you guys
So
want to play
welcome,
the
how you
early
doing?
access or the open beta,
I'm very ready. I'm
the
very
code
excited.
is sliding down
We've got to
below.
talk about the all-new, massive round-based zombie map, Ashes of the Damned. Tell me everything.
Yeah, Ashes of the Damned is one of our biggest maps ever. It's around the studio. We like to call it a kind of Bermuda Triangle of these varied locations that have been host to terrible events that have caused them to be pulled into the Dark Ether.
Bad things happening all over the place, and now they're all in one central location for us to play with. Yeah. It sounds perfect. Okay, so there are many locations that we're sort of dealing with and we can talk about on this map, but where do we start?
So you'll start outside of Janus Towers, but you're definitely not in West Virginia anymore. This is a dark, ruined version of what we saw at the end of Black Ops 6. The upheaval and destruction around you really drives this home and sets the tone for what's in store. From there, you'll have two choices. One road leads to Van Dorn Farm, the other leads to Blackwater Lake Cabin.
Okay, choose your own adventure. Let's go to Farm.
Van Dorn Farm is an homage to Transit Farm ripped straight out of a horror movie. This was the home of a murderous family, complete with an underground kill bunker and a barn lined with their unfortunate victims hanging from the rafters.
Extremely spooky. Okay, if we go back, let's head to the cabin. What have we got there?
Yeah, Blackwater Lake Cabin is where a famed horror director drowned his lead actress, believing her death would birth the ultimate terror. But as it
What
so
the?
happened, the lake had other
What a
ideas.
scary backstory. What
Okay,
the fuck?
Anthony, I appreciate you not giving away too much. There's, spoiler-free territory here. What's beyond the cabin?
Regardless of which of these paths you take, you'll end up in the fractured southern Georgia town of Ashwood, and this is the central location of the map. Ashwood was the site of a massacre, and cracking the veil, pulling the town into the dark ether.
Oh, this is cool. Every location has such a unique sort of story piece to it.
Yeah.
And there's so much storytelling going on. What does this mean, though, that we are trapped in the dark ether?
This is super exciting because anything goes in the dark ether, and we get to go to some truly incredible places throughout our seasons as a result. We're coming out strong with Ashes of the Dam. We've got a wonder vehicle. We've got a moody vibe. And we know that this map will deliver that atmospheric experience that Zombies fans have been asking for.
Anthony, it sounds absolutely brilliant. It looks brilliant. I cannot wait to get my hands on it. Thank you so much, mate. We've got more Zombies gameplay coming up.
We sure do, Miles. Guys, a new Zombies map means that we've got to see some new monsters. We got a little taste, but
Oh, the
what else
beer
are we
monster
looking out
is
for
gonna
in
be a
the
pain in
dark
the ass.
ether?
Yeah, so but just going back to those Ravagers, you saw them like tearing Tessie apart, but they're just little jerks. Any loot that drops, they'll immediately gravitate toward and try to eat.
Little
So
loot
you want
pigs,
to,
yeah.
little loot pigs, you want to stop them, and they hang out in the fog normally, but in the special rounds, the
This
fog rolls
looks
in.
more like
And
half
it's
Call
really
of Duty
intense when
game,
these guys are
half
all coming
adventure
in,
game.
at farm or any of these
Yeah.
locations.
Speaking of intense, we have the Zursa here. This thing is massive, it's terrifying, it's wet and slimy. It has beehives on it that actually can detach, fly at you, and attack you with zombies, right?
Yes.
These also reveal weak points on it. You can shoot
okay.
those and go for the critical damage there. But I mean, this thing is tough. The car can't even smash through it. I mean, it's formidable.
This guy's a terror. He just harkens back to some of our earlier games where you just keep trying to run away from him, and he's unrelenting.
Yeah, unrelenting is a good way to put it. But also, we gotta have a moment for the zombies because we love a pun on the show.
Yep.
Yeah, we just had to do it. Because if you go inside the building, he might not be able to get in there, but the zombies will definitely be able to get in there.
Yeah. Now, something else I've been dying to talk about, and we saw a little bit about this during our zombies reveal, is the debut of a new version of some familiar faces. I am, of course, talking about the original crew with a new look.
That's right. So this is our iconic crew, the original crew, but this is the Dark Ether version. Returning is the original voice cast of Steve Bloom, Fred Tatasciore, and Nolan North, and we're going to be premiering Nelson Lee as Takeo this game. And so while you might recognize the crew and their personalities, they have different backstories and a different reason why they're here that we're going to discover throughout the year.
Yeah, no spoilers.
No spoilers. Super cool. I also see
Everybody
some
here
more
using
familiar
keyboard and
faces.
mouse.
The OG crew won't be facing the Dark Ether alone. Steve, what other characters are joining them?
Well, we have returning from Black Ops 6, Maya, Weaver, Carver, and Gray will be here too. As you've seen in the Reckoning, they mysteriously vanished. They show up here now. They're in the Dark Ether. They're meeting up with the original crew here, and their souls are drained. They're going to have to all work together here to escape, right? So it's really cool that there's 8 operators you can choose from to get really good dialogue all together, all the different combinations. It's amazing.
I feel like narratively that's going to be just so fun because I'm thinking about how incredible some of the lines are. The writing's always on point, and just how they're going to interact together. I'm like,
Yeah.
Hope they make some new friends.
Yeah,
Rick
exactly.
Toffin and Gray are both scientists, but very different kinds of
Very
science.
different kinds of science.
Awesome. Okay, we're talking about what else players can look forward to, folks. Don't forget that we have the beta starting in just 2 days. Pre-order Black Ops 7 or subscribe to selected Game Pass plans and get early access to the Black Ops 7 beta starting on October 2nd. Don't forget to jump in into the beta on day 2
I'm going
of early
more
access.
of
That's
Black
when you will
Ops
experience a
Battlefield.
taste of zombies. Preload the beta starting
Nah,
tomorrow.
to be honest,
Also, this is a fun one. The Gobblegum Monster Pack is here, but only for a
be
limited
honest,
time. Pre-order
I think
now
I'll wait
before
till the
Black Ops
launch.
7 beta ends, and you will
I think
unlock
I'll wait till
a
the launch.
monstrous amount of Gobblegums. The pack includes 1 of every rare, epic, and legendary Gobblegum. That's 9 rares, that's 9 epics, and it is 10 legendaries, plus 3 perkaholics. Use them in Black Ops 6 starting tomorrow. And don't forget, once you pre-order, make sure you log into Call of Duty before the end of the open beta on October 8th to claim this pack. Christopher Puckett, you've got some more Gobblegum news, don't you, sir?
Yes, I do, Miles. Look at this thing. I got the Gobblegum mini dispenser replica. It works! It's functioning! That's right, and for all of those Call of Duty collector fans out there, now available for pre-order, it's the new Gobblegum replica dispenser that you could have on your desk. All fans who grab one of these for their collection will also get a Gobblegum machine weapon charm gift with the purchase, and this will be the perfect shelf companion for your Wunderwaffel that you picked up last year at Next. Amazing stuff coming out of our crew, and it is more than just a display piece. This is a working die-cast metal replica standing 12 inches tall. It can be loaded with standard gumballs, adding an interactive touch to your collection.
Gumballs.
With Black Ops
You die.
7 launch around the corner comes a new chapter in the Zombies story. The perfect time to grab a new addition to your Call of Duty collection. Only available on shop.callofduty.com while supplies last, and you can win it right now. You got no money? No problem. Head on over to X and post with the hashtags on your screen, and you'll be entered to win one of the 3 half-scale collectibles. Or simply use the QR code on your screen. It'll take you directly to the post. Easy stuff. Now, let's listen in on how our creators are enjoying this massive map.
This is main quest.
For spookiness on November, we're jumping into the zombie. But other than that, we're going more of a, Either way, you guys are still going to see me play this game. But you guys know I'm a big fan of Warzone.
I want it. Okay, SMG. What? I am not underwhelmed. I am whelmed. Okay, should we open this up? Kind of intrigued, and also, there's a bin? What is that?
The camo with the map, the purple in the back, it looks so good.
These people are hyping it up. I'm not gonna lie. These people are hyping it up. Yo, she has mind, I'm not gonna lie. Being chased by zombie and admiring the camels.
Alright, let's keep driving.
Okay, we're just coming out of gameplay there, and I have to mention something because we saw one of the first pack camo there on Mama K's stream.
Yeah, looks awesome. One of our best packs, I think, in years.
Awesome. Not the first new thing though, but we've seen. So I don't think we haven't seen just yet though. But it's a brand new perk. Kevin, Wisp Tea. What is that?
So far, we are seeing something as good as this,
You
though.
need some friends, you need some allies wherever you can get them. There's a lot of these wisps around, and this perk is all about kind of gaining control of one. And so once you have it, you have an ally. And once you shoot enough zombies, you'll summon this wisp, and it will help you kill zombies. But then you can augment it to do all sorts of things. So if you want to be a little bit more defensive, you can make it help revive you. If you go down, if you're playing solo, it's a great ally to have. What's really cool about these wisps is when you augment them, they get different masks and different colors. So it's just very, very playful and a lot of fun.
Lots of fun. I'm excited to see those. And you know what else is new? We got a brand new ammo mod coming to Black Ops 7 Zombies at launch. Steve, what are we working with?
We have fireworks returning from Black Ops 3, but wait, it's improved. So now it's gonna proc and home in on enemies with these rockets it's shooting, which it never did before. And there's also some really great augments like you're seeing here. It'll launch multiple ones that spin around, take out anything in the area. It's a really good large area of effect here. Great for this map because there's some giant spaces here.
This looks so cool. The particle effects are going wild as well.
Yeah.
In terms of other stuff that's returning, what players can expect, the toxic growth field upgrade is back. How's this going to work with this environment, with this huge environment that we're in?
Yeah, so toxic growth is one of my favorite field upgrades. It's from Cold War, and it's all about creating an area of denial. And I think, immediately it can serve as blocking down one of the pathways for zombies, which is critical, right? Like being able to just say, I don't have to worry about zombies coming from that doorway for a while is
I might
clutch.
be safe here for a short period of time.
But you can use it all sorts of ways, right? You can plant it down if you want to revive someone. As long as you're in it, all the zombies are coming at you and getting taken out. And then obviously this can be augmented as well. It can get bigger. It can brain rot zombies. It can do all sorts of cool stuff.
Oh, well, speaking of augments, there's some big news because all of the research that we did in Black Ops 6 on augments with the Black Ops 6 crew, it's coming with us to Black Ops 7, right?
That's right. It's not like you forgot what you did.
Yeah.
And now that we're in here, we're unlocking additional, branches of science.
Yeah, new
so
science.
We're expanding the augments so you can actually earn additional major and minor augment for all content. And you can even unlock an additional second miner slot.
Whoa!
So, in total, 192 augments to experiment with, and a lot of these are pretty big game changers for some of the older content. So like stamina up, you can fire while sprinting. You know, there's a Vulturade augment that automatically applies armor plates to your armor, so you don't have to manually plate.
I'm so excited about that one.
One of my
That and
favorites.
reactive plates.
Oh yeah, yeah. Is Ether Shroud. Is you create an after image that is like serves as a decoy, so all the zombies attack that while you kind of regather and kind of re-equip and shoot them.
That is awesome. Oh my gosh, so much choice. We have to be seeing some new stuff. You know, we've seen the trailer, we've seen a hint of what may be a new wonder weapon. Gentlemen, let's take a look at the Necrofluid Gauntlet. Steve, what the hell is this?
That's a perfect question. What is this?
Great question. Yeah, this is an awesome weapon, new wonder weapon for the map here. It is this weapon of unknown origin. It showed up in the Dark Ether here as well. We don't know where it comes from, but you can harness the powers of it here. It has a great melee attack with the claws on it, but it also harnesses this black viscous liquid here that you can manipulate, so you can fire that out. It goes through enemies. You can recall that back as you're doing that. It'll actually also pull in items, power-ups, and damage enemies on the way, but it also refills the ammo into the weapon, which is completely amazing, right? It's really fun.
It's like, if you manage it well, you're never going to run out of ammo.
Exactly.
That is awesome. That is really cool.
Interesting. Well, maybe we'll find out where it came from or how it got there. I'm excited to use it either way. But in addition to round-based zombies, we're also bringing survival maps back from Black Ops 2. So last week we went to Treyarch to learn about what's headed to survival.
Anthony, welcome back. Let's talk about survival maps. We mentioned Van Dorn Farm earlier, and this is the first survival map coming to the game, and it's the first time Treyarch is bringing survival to zombies since Black Ops 2.
Yeah, that's right. Van Dorn Farm from Ashes to the Dam will be our first survival map of many. This focused area of the full map is all about staying alive with what you've got. No main quest, no frills. You'll be able to play it during the beta, and you can expect more survival locations based on our round-based maps coming post-launch.
Wow, okay, cool. So confirming we will get more of these post-launch. That sounds like the perfect option for people who want to warm up and maybe vibe with friends before jumping into the main event again.
Yeah, exactly. And while survival isn't as forgiving as directed mode, which is also returning, it's still a quick and easy way to jump straight into some zombies action. Of course, we'll still have our standard mode, and we're adding a new curse mode that'll make zombies even deeper and more challenging for our hardcore players. Sprinkle in some Dead Ops Arcade 4 on top of that, and we'll just have a huge experience for our players.
It sounds like a lot to play. We cannot wait, Anthony. Thank you so much. Back to the show. Plenty to digest there. There's so much to digest, Miles. It was a true pleasure getting to sit down with Anthony and talk about survival maps. Steve, what is the team most excited about? There's so much that you've put into this, but what's top of the list?
The survival maps, it's awesome because you can just jump right in there and play. There's the Pack-a-Punch is there, the Wonder Fizz is there. You got everything you need to survive. There's no quest, so you can just have a really great experience and just enjoy it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's just very much like Liberty Falls from Black Ops 6. Like, there's some nights where you
But
don't want to
like
think
the
too
zombie
hard.
map is
You just
really,
want
really
to
big.
you just want to try to get to high rounds, and this is what the mode is all about. And what's interesting is it's not a lot of work to just get set up. You have that success, but it's actually pretty hard to get to high rounds because they're so small. You can't just take a zip line or a jump pad out of there. It gets pretty hairy pretty fast. So.
It looks really intense. I just love what I heard quickly there from Noah J. He has the fireworks equipped. Straight away was like, wow, these are so pretty.
And it looks amazing on the map, right? The dark
so
map with the fireworks.
Yeah.
I love
But
it.
I want to ask, is there a round cap in beta?
There is, well, only that it gets to 999, and so I kind of challenge anyone out there playing in the beta. How far can you get in the time that you have? Can you get up there? We'll see.
I don't know. I guess we're going to have to wait and see. Tag us.
Yep.
I want to see it. But Yale mentioned it earlier today, but Black Ops 7 is going to have a massive Season 1 with the Treyarch team adding 2 new survival maps and 1 round-based maps in Season 1.
Yeah, which is huge. And that new round-based map coming in Season 1 is, I think, one of my favorites.
I was hoping you would say that because I'm very excited about it, but I'm excited you're excited.
I will describe it as very metal.
Metal.
Do
So metal.
You will with that.
Okie dokie then.
Snip action here from Noah. Okay, well, Kevin, there's more to talk about here. There's also cursed mode. This sounds like something that sort of long-time fans are going to be, really excited to play and they're going to love.
Yeah. So last game we introduced directed mode for more, more casual experience for fans to experience the story. This year, cursed mode is all about engaging our most hardcore players that are seeking challenge, and it just immediately. We're not going to tell you how to unlock this on day one, but I'm sure our audience will find it very fast. And as soon as you get into curse mode, you're going to immediately feel the difference. We're bringing back the classic point system, which is more complex, but you're going to need that because this is going to get a lot harder. You're only going to start with a pistol and no minimap. And so the whole idea of this mode is it's about discovery. And you're trying to find these relics within the mode. And once you find them and unlock them, they apply additional difficulty modifiers to the mode. So you can actually disable things like ammo crates or limit yourself to 4 perks within a match. You start to tier up. Like, why am I doing that?
Yeah.
Well, there's definitely bragging rights, but we also reward you in a variety of ways. And then one of those things is unlocking additional power. So once you get to tier 1, you're actually going to unlock the ability to just purchase gold armor in the mode, which just automatically regenerates your plates. So along the way, you're making the mode so much harder and facing your challenge, but you're also getting a couple tools to help you out.
Ooh,
So-
it sounds really challenging. It sounds like I was sweat.
Yeah.
Can I complete the main quest in Cursed at launch?
Absolutely. The mode is all about kind of going back and trying to complete the main quest again at these higher difficulties and getting additional rewards.
Oh my god. Oh my god. There's
Okay.
a lot to play here.
Is this the garage in Ashwood?
That was.
Okay.
That was the garage in
So
Ashwood.
what are we doing there? Is that kind of like Tessie's spot?
That's the main place you're going to upgrade Tessie. It's got a way to warp Tessie back to there. If she breaks down, you want to brave the fog, just get there, pay the price, Tessie will be there. Tessie auto regenerates there. You can also actually pay to warp into Tessie there. So if your friends have Tessie on the other side of the map, for a small fee, you can be there with them.
That's cool. I mean, it seems so. It's a big map. There's long, lots to do, lots to traverse. It's really nice that we've got different options to get back in the action quickly. And if Tessie goes down, God forbid.
You also have jump pads in the level. So as you're driving through and unlocking these new destinations, there's alternate ways to quickly travel back and forth. So you don't have to just use Tessie sometimes.
All right, I've heard there are some juicy new Zombies Mastery camos coming to Black Ops 7. Kevin, let's take a look at what we got.
Let's look at the goods. So first up, we've got Golden Dragon, which is very scaly and very, very shiny.
That's cool. Very beautiful.
That's very looking great off that Aurora Borealis skybox. So Bloodstone, incredible looking. Doomsteel, I think this is my favorite. Look at all the like clockwork and intricacy there. I think Lauren said earlier, but the weapons team just continues to outdo themselves. And then our final camo is Infestation, which I think just looks incredible, and it very much ties in with our necrofluid dot.
Oh yeah, the vibe of the map.
I heard Lawrence call this camo, and I quote, absolutely disgusting.
And I would agree.
In the best way possible.
In like the best zombies way possible, but...
Ooh. Our players are getting sort of a little towards the end of their allotted time here on Ashes of the Damned. I mean, is there any other sort of fun things that you guys are allowed to share? And still,
I mean,
I would like some more tips about the fog, right?
The
So
fog
Steve talked
sounds
about the
horrible.
fog.
The fog actually does have some investigation there. There is gameplay to uncover. I mean, right now we don't have quests and things and side quests on, but you're gonna want to explore there. But you have to be prepared to really fight, right? Have a silver vibe, maybe, right? Have some perks with you. Have your gun upgraded because it's a challenge, right?
So yeah, explore the fog at your own risk, but
Yes.
there are some potentially some rewards.
It's your own peril. Yep,
Yeah,
exactly.
oh my god!
There's our bear. The Zursa.
And there's an effect on your screen when Zursa hits you. It's like a scratch mark.
Yeah.
The bleed effect. Yeah.
It'll actually shut down your auto healing.
Oh.
So it gets really scary if you get swiped like that, because
Don't panic.
You're gonna have to.
Don't panic.
Don't panic. Just keep
Not
running.
panic.
So that's Noah just knocked off one of the beehives there, and it creates a little area. Now you have to still take that out once it's dislodged from his body.
Yeah, Zursa's. I didn't realize how big Zursa is compared to your player. That's also terrifying. Not to mention the sort of bee like ranged attack as well. That's intense.
It's the Uzi honey for me. I'm not gonna lie to you. The first time I saw
You have to be running around.
A lot of slime.
Smelly. I can smell it from here.
No, he's doing great though. He's got a nice little. He's got a good circuit.
Oh yeah. He's
So
a pro.
you mentioned earlier that Ashwood is kind of like the central
Yeah.
location.
Wait, he
So the
killed
whole
it.
map is really, it's a figure 8, and Ashwood is at the middle of that. So it's just this kind of nice, regathering location, and having the garage there for Tessie is part of that.
Yes, exactly. It's a very easy, fast travel jump to get to this location. To have access to the garage. To have access
So it looks
to
like
a
most
lot
of these
things
guns
that
in Black Ops 7
really
don't have a
centralized here.
recoil problem.
See, there's some zip lines you can take up to
Just
the
heading
top.
back upstairs. Yeah. A lot
There's
of.
one of the. That was one of the jump pads.
No, that was just a rappel line or
there you
a
go.
zip line up. So here we are back at Janus, the starting area.
T-Dog is still at the start of the map.
I would like to think he has come back, but you never know.
He's got
Actually,
a pack-a-punch there, so I
Yeah.
assume that he made his way back to here and is getting ready to exfil.
Okay, so we know that the rounds are coming to a close here for our creators, and that this is about exfil. So how is exfil going to work in this game? What can you tell us?
For the first time in this game, you can actually do a solo exfil. So you'll see these yellow phone booths around the map at all the areas. You'll hear the phone ringing. If you answer it, you can choose to exfil. So now your teammates can vote to opt into that if they'd like to, and then they can warp to that exfil location. Then you're gonna have to face the Zersa. You're in a confined space here. It's a do or die situation, right?
But it's
Your
not
other
just
friends,
any Zersa, right?
yeah,
No,
an
it's
HBT Zersa. Thank you. Yes.
it's like the Mama's Ursa.
Yeah.
Zersa.
And then, but your other friends, even if they didn't opt to exfil, they can actually jump
Why
in there
did
and
this-
help them out if they want to be, but that's at their risk. They could go down.
It's like he's
something
been
could
picking
happen,
the
but
wrong
once
weapon.
you're successfully out, they can continue playing without you. Yeah, it's really cool.
I'm gonna use this all the time because I feel like it's always like, you know what, dinner's ready, I'm out. You guys keep going, or I'll stay in and you leave. And I love that they kind of calculated risk if they're helping you and they do go down, but at the same time, like, they might just leave you and be like, good luck.
Yeah.
You
got it.
take the HVTs or on your own.
We also simplified it this year. It's very clear. It's just kill that HVT and get out.
And get out.
It's
Okay.
not like kill 50 zombies and it's just kill that, you're good.
That's very cool, guys. Oh my gosh. Is there any rules? I mean, if it's brown, lay down. If it's undead, go for the head. Is there a
Go for the weak spot.
go for the weak spot? I hope your weapon is pack a punch. Okay. Oh, the gameplay looks fantastic, and of course, folks, for the very first time ever, we have zombie survival in the beta, and this was just a little taste.
I want to see the
Warzone.
Warzone. That's what I'm curious about. I want to see the Warzone.
Yeah. So survival's all about these smaller maps and just focused on exactly that, surviving. And
So is it going to be
in the
Call of
beta, we're
Duty
gonna
Black Ops 7 Warzone?
give you so many gums because we
I'm
want you
really,
to
as you guys know,
especially
I
some of the new
love
gums.
Warzone.
And this is the first time zombies in the beta. This is incredible.
Yeah.
It gives us an opportunity to react to players' feedback and just see like how what happens in high rounds and how we need to react. So
We're
it's gonna
so
be great.
excited about that. It's gonna be amazing.
I always think that when we can go home and play the game sitting on our own couches at home, like, that's the moment it's real for me. So beta always is that. I'm like, I get to play it out of the office. I can't wait. But just being able to play zombies in beta is gonna be awesome. Taste of survival. Alrighty. Well, I think we're wrapping up here with our zombies gameplay, but there's been amazing talking about all of the content coming to the mode and Black Ops 7. which are like, hey, why not more? We need more. We want more game. And so we have Dead Ops Arcade returning to Black Ops 7.
Yes, so Dead Ops Arcade has actually been with us since Black Ops 1. It's a game within a game, and if you don't know what it is, it's a top-down arcade shooter that kind of remixes a lot of the pieces of zombies and some of the other modes to create this massive experience. And this time around, it's 80 levels. It's packed with all sorts of secrets to discover. It starts out top-down, but there's ways that you can go first-person. There's side-scrolling, and for the first time, you're actually going to be able to share a global progression. So you're going to be able to still like rank up while playing this.
Earn XP.
And what's really cool is that you can use gobble gums in this mode as well. Wow. And what we've done is remapped a lot of the gums to behave differently. So it gives like new use to some of the gums you may not like to use in standard round-based zombies.
Awesome.
It's like you might find a good way to use them here.
Awesome. That's really cool. Well, I mean, there's so much content. But that is not all, folks. I mean, we do also have a cabinet, a Dead Ops 4 cabinet.
I was about to say, I watched Miles get smoked in Dead Ops Arcade last night in real life. Kevin and I were eating pizza in the background, cheering him on here in the DOA.
Check it out. This is a custom Dead Ops arcade for PC by Origin and AMD. It's so cool. It's just, I mean, I got a short taste of this last night. Again, yeah, you were both enjoying dinner, but it was really cool.
I couldn't go that far.
It was so much fun. I mean, it's the first time that I've experienced Dead Ops Arcade. You know, I'm relatively new to the zombies world, and this was so much fun. And that was our custom. Well, this now is our custom Dead Ops Arcade for PC by Origin and AMD. You can get your hands on this by entering the sweepstakes on the official Call of Duty X account and using the hashtag CODNEXT and hashtag AMDXBO7 sweepstakes. That is awesome, and the game is pretty cool too.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Game is good. PC is awesome.
Shout out to AMD on this one. AMD is the official CPU and GPU partner of Black Ops 7.
Kevin, Steve, thank you so much for being here. We're all going to be grouping up together to play Survival in the beta. I can't wait.
Yeah.
It'll be great, guys. Up next, we are diving into what's new in Warzone, including a brand new Resurgence map. Stay tuned.
Warzone. Bro, I love Warzone. Please bring Vandasky, the real Vandasky, to Warzone. To Black Ops 7 Warzone. That's what we want. Vandasky map. That map wasn't out.
Dominate every game on a big screen TCL QD mini
that map
LED
was not good.
TV with 144 Hz native refresh rate and AMD FreeSync Premium Pro. TCL, the official TV, Call of Duty. Experience the world of Call of Duty with Corsair, the official gaming hardware and peripheral partner of Call of Duty. Operators, get ready to ride the special edition Polaris Razor Pro R and Sportsman XP 1000 vehicles, dropping soon into Call of Duty Warzone. You're invited to the Little Caesars Call of Duty Challenge. Open the Little Caesars app, accept and complete the challenge. You might win a copy of the new Call of Duty Black Ops 7.
What are the challenges?
You'll also be entered for a chance to win the grand prize. A trip to an Activision studio to squad up with George Kittle in a 1-hour epic Call of Duty battle. Complete the Little Caesars Call of Duty Challenge today.
Now, one of the gifts that all the creators are getting at CODNEXT this year is actually the watch that is on Axel Vermack's wrist in the game, and it is from Hamilton. There's actually going to be 5,000 of these made, which is absolutely insane. It's going to be released on the same day of Black Ops 7, November 14th. All the creators getting their hands on it. You could too. Make sure to check it out.
I want to see the Black Ops 7 Warzone.
Welcome back, one and all, to Call of Duty Next.
Yes.
We know you've been
the one
asking
thing
for
that
Warzone news,
excites me
and
most
today we've got
is
you
the
covered
Warzone.
with special guests.
That's right, because we are going to get our very first look at the all-new Resurgence map, Haven's Hollow, as well as major POI updates coming to Verdansk in Season 1. We're also going to have all the intel on what's
They're
coming
actually
to
going to put
Warzone.
Vandasky
I know many of us are
there.
curious
Yes.
about movement.
To be honest,
So there's a lot to talk about today.
Yo.
Well, live gameplay is coming right up. But first, we want to welcome in Matt Christek, the creative director at High Moon Studios. So welcome to the Omni Room.
Oh, thank you for having me today. Excited to be here.
I know, no, we're getting into it. We're good. We're about to get going. But Matt, High Moon has been involved in Call of Duty for a long time. You guys have been making awesome content for campaign, zombies, Warzone. What's it like for the studio to be bringing this new map to life?
Yeah, we're honored to be able to work on these experiences and bring them to life. We've been on Call of Duty for a long time, but these are massive projects, right? So, we can't do any of this stuff without our partner studios. So I just want to give a shout out to, our friends at Raven and Beanox. We really couldn't do this without them, but I think we're set up for a great start, for Warzone this year.
It's going to be an incredible year. Big shouts to the team.
Well, what are we waiting for, folks? It's now time to literally drop in. Here's the first ever look at Haven's Hollow. Not only are we dropping in, we've also got a tag map.
Yeah,
Well,
so
we
the-
had to drop in to get to the TAC
Yeah, look at
files.
this.
That's how that happened.
I wonder how sort of trippy that is for people in the room. That must be awesome.
I will say
We've made it.
these animations have been on point in the room. I love seeing them on camera.
Oh, we've made it. Here we are, the first look at Haven's Hollow, our very own tag map.
The main
Yeah,
street.
so, I mean, you can see
So we
that
have
the
Main
uniqueness
Street,
were
we have
inspired by
River
the
Boat,
late
we have
summer,
Homestead, we
really
have
fall
train
setting
station, we have
in
mansion,
the heart
we
of
have
Appalachia
pond, we have
area.
coal
We've
depot,
got this really small town.
we have
near
research
Colorado.
center.
There's 9 unique points.
The map
of
is
interest.
big.
You know, there's
The map is
a
big.
little bit of contrast between some of the older rustic elements and a couple newer modern ones.
First option,
You're also
best
gonna
place
see
to
two
land
that are maybe a little familiar. Right?
is
We've got
train
Main
station.
Street, which has some.
If you want to land and get weapon and everything without you being killed, land in the train station. I feel like train station is where I'm going to be landing more of the time.
I can't wait to see it in gameplay. But of course, one of our most popular maps in Call of Duty Zombies with Liberty Falls. I'm really excited to see the team bring
But
a new
everybody
experience there.
best
What made you
map
guys
to
wanna
drop
revisit?
in is
Yeah,
Main
I mean,
Street.
people loved Liberty Falls so much. Like, we really liked that setting. We thought we could do more with it.
Main
We
Street.
really wanted to expand on it.
People are going to
This is
drop
also
in
a
Main
place that
Street
we've
a
never
lot.
used in Warzone, so it's kind of a new experience for everyone there.
New setting?
It looks
amazing. Like a pre
Vandasky.
It's all clean and nice. Again,
until we show up. Well, all right, let's take a closer look now at
Yo.
Yes,
But
here you can see
I don't
the
think they
Main
can do
Street,
it like
right? It's
Battlefield
got the
6
biggest
did it,
collection
whereby
of,
if you
like,
throw a
building
bullet, if you
interiors.
throw a bomb, the building will
Nice
explode.
and
I don't think
clean,
so.
Which I love. Player, I know you guys have said player visibility.
Yeah, that's a
top
big
of
focus
mind.
for us. Lighting, player visibility.
I think we're going to talk more about Riverboat here in a second because that might be Matt's favorite.
Yeah, it's a good hot drop.
My favorite is actually the
super
train
fun close
station.
quarters engagements here, but we still have some nice lines of sight.
Yeah. We've got the lumber mill here. It's got this big industrial interior floor. Kind of cool playable elements all over the rooftop. Lots of ways to kind of like sneak in through the upper sections. The coal depot. This is kind of at the crossroads of a few POIs.
Interesting.
This is the most modern of the new POIs that we have here, the research center. It's got a pretty risky buy station in like the central courtyard in the middle of it.
This looks like it could be quite a fun loot area as well.
Yeah.
Yep, and obviously here we've got the mansion, which we've kind of taken a new pass on and reimagined for Warzone.
Oh my god, the Z-Rex.
Z-Rex, there's a new ascender in here that goes through the big skylight up to the rooftop.
Cool.
The
Pond. You don't try to pull your shoe here because you're just going to break your ankles. 'Cause
Yeah,
it is
it's
shallow
only
water.
ankle deep water,
Ankle deep,
folks.
yeah, we're trying to have a little minimal water gameplay in this map.
Train station.
Train station on the
My
outskirts. This is a good
favorite,
place to kind of
guys.
regain.
This is my favorite.
Yeah, I love the looks here. I know the call outs are going to be great. And so, Matt, from a size perspective, what can you tell us about Haven's Hollow, relative to other Resurgence maps?
Yeah, so it's definitely smaller than Fortune's Keep and just a little bit larger.
Wait, is that the Resurgent map?
All right.
Matt, we talked a little bit about some favorite spots, but have you got any tips or any hot spots you like?
Yeah, I mean, I really like the riverboat. It's called Haven's Gamble. It's kind of a tight, multi-level space, really good for grabbing loot. It's got an easy buy station that you can access up on the top. It's also pretty cool. You don't have to worry about getting sniped in the back from someone across the river. But there are a lot of ways that people can sneak on there. There's lots of zip lines and ladders and lots of risky routes that people can take to kind of flank you.
That sounds awesome, man.
We're about to find out what the hot drop is.
Ah,
All right, well, this is it, folks. It is now time for the action. It's the gameplay premiere of the brand new Call of Duty Warzone Resurgence map, coming to Season 1 later this year. Haven's Hollow, Dream Crazy, I hold shift. Let's do it.
Do it indeed. 2 rooms full of creators hunting for that illustrious first ever Haven Hollow win. That's always the key. Someone's looking for that X bait. Being able to post that video online, huge. And with the drop, it's not just time for us to drop in for the first time, it's also time for the TCL Power Hour. Dream Crazy, this is fun because starting right now, our creators are trying to complete these 9 challenges while being in the middle of a
Need
war
do drone
zone. And with these
elimination,
9
vehicle
challenges come 9
elimination,
different opportunities for
C4
you at home to
elimination,
win a
tag
77-inch
enemy with
TCL
pinpoint
QD
grenade,
LED
eliminate
monitor.
with
Which are
XPR.
you looking forward to here, Dream
Bro.
Already, I'm looking at the vehicle eliminations, how fun those are. Also, the combats elimination. You gotta love to see a good lethal, maybe cross
Combat
with some of
axe.
those. But these are
Use
exciting.
echo
Shift.
unit.
And And here's another look at what
Guys, I'm trying to change my second monitor. So I think I'm supposed to get this.
You can enter by posting on X, including the hashtags that are listed there below. Make sure you also snap a shot at that QR code. But the TCL Power Hour starts now as we're dropping into our first look at Havens Hollow. And again, you talk about resurgence, you talk about your ability to try to get high eliminations, but at the same time, valuing the timer.
Is that not
when you
face
can
swag?
brought back. And just, again, look at the map. It's just the colors. Oh, it's just absolutely vibrant in this late summer, early fall setting, not to mention what the actual POIs bring to the map themselves.
9 POIs counted yesterday, and Research Center being one that has a buy station right in the middle of the, research, obviously the center. And yeah, quickly, the name of the game is get your loot, get your cash, and be able to get picks early as teams are landing in late. Adrian, easy pickings for him.
Yeah, looking like it. Nice little MXR out of the initial ground loot. And he's feeling like it's time to find one of his first kills. Help is starting to come back through, though. Decent turn, but shut down. And that'll put him in a little bit of trouble as Booyah and the rest of the squad will try to regain, stay alive, and again, hunt for that first win. Nothing
so
more
this
important
Resurgence.
than being able
Why
to
Resurgence map is
win on
big
Havens
this year?
One of the things
Resurgence
that
map
Dev
wasn't
highlighted
big
is just the
before.
fact that
This
you
looks like
do
a battle
have
royale
multiple
map.
levels, multiple layers where you can regain. So just being able to find a regained spot after going down early is challenging. But look at Symphony; he's already on 8 kills right now, making it look pretty easy. The MXR-17 seems to be a ground loot weapon that we've been seeing here. Adrian also had one in his hand.
Yeah, I mean, it's always really fun, I think, just to take a look to see when we go from multiplayer to Warzone, how the weapons kind of transcend, or maybe not, from one to the other, and what actually feels good in hand. Because, often we see, the multiplayer meta does kind
This looks like
lend
Battlefield
itself to
6
ideas
Battle
in the Warzone
Royale.
space, but not always the case. But again, if you missed it earlier, Xfinity, partnered with Call of Duty Next. If you are an Xfinity customer, you can get early access to Black Ops 7 Open Beta. Make sure you sign up at xfinity.com/rewards. We're talking free access, people. Head on over, get yourself ready to go, get yourself preloaded, ready to drop in on October 2nd.
Symphony just finding picks and being able to pick out other enemies' loadouts here. He finds himself finding an M8A1, a gun that we've been seeing here all day, be very, very powerful, as well as that Drevik in hand. So hopping on board with Aiden now, kind of just working away outside the perimeter of zone, rotating in from the Warzone gods, though. This is, pretty comfortable. They know exactly what to do. Pick up your UAVs, find information, and continuing on rotating in on the side of the bars here. They are doing just that.
EWC champion, you know for a fact there is nothing more prioritized in his mind than being able to follow that up with the first ever win.
To be honest, I'm looking for someone that can teach me how to play COD. This is good, to be honest. I want to go full time into COD.
Coming through for them, and now you're in a position to. This team is in the healthy spot of possibly winning this lobby.
That was Decky and the boys he took down, and man, continuing on to melee weapon out, running faster here. Maybe we'll see some of those TCL Power Hour stuff coming in as, we have challenges that these guys need to complete. But nonetheless, here now the zone is closing in. Top 3 for these guys, who are going to be our winners for Havens Hollow.
Well, they've got all 3 members left. 7 total players still alive in this lobby. And yes, we are going esports mode with this commentary. This is what we want to see. First ever Havens Hollow win. Can Aiden, Beef, Symphony be the squad to do it? Shut down one team, just one more player to find. They're looking good for it. It's calm, it's casual, and we're taking body shields. Looking to finalize the elimination. That'll be good for Power Hour box, and there it is. Aiden and co. Your Warzone victory on Havens Hollow.
Lighten it up to around the main street. I think that was one of the hot spots we had talked about here at Havens Hollow, but Shift, taking first looks at it, it is beautiful, it is bright. I feel like visually you can literally see everything.
And that's the key, I think a lot of
Wait,
players,
is it the same Kali?
look at kind of the history of where Call of Duty has been in the last couple
I think
of titles.
she's the one.
There's always a question of what's the visibility going to look like in kind of more, generic settings. We talk about things that are in modern times, or most recently for Black Ops 6 going back to the 90s, a very gritty, very grungy game.
Yep,
This one feels
she's the one.
very
I
vibrant,
do
very
watch
different,
on
very
Twitch.
fresh. I think players are really going to enjoy that, not just across what we saw in multiplayer, but we also saw it in Zombies, and now we're seeing it specifically in Warzone. If you want to get the full spectrum and make sure that you're looking at high quality, make sure you check out AMD, the official CPU and GPU partner of Black Ops 7 and Call of Duty Next.
A lot of the players were saying that too. Like, this is just a beautiful blend, it feels like, of like all games. You get a little bit of Black Ops 2, you get a little bit of Black Ops 3, you get Black Ops 4 elements, even some kind of IW elements in it. It's just like a blend of all Call of Duty, it almost feels like, but it's very fluid, and you can still see that fluidity continuing on here in Warzone.
Well, we'll head over to Scump, Shotzi, Methods. A little bit of trouble on the outside of the circle in Zone 5. No more Resurgence at this point. If you're unfamiliar with the mode, you eventually do not get that immediate revert back in. Oh, and a little bit of trouble here working their way back into Zone, trying to play the slow side of the circle, see if they can find a way to come through as... How about this? Leonard Fournette finds himself teamed up with the majority of Team Falcon, Soka, and Shifty in the mix with him, trying to carry him to a win.
Peacekeeper in hand too, being able to take down Scump. Oh, Scump did slide away, but still does get pinched by Shifty there. And there's the habit. Leonard, Hisoka, and Shifty also win this other game here of Haven's Hollow, displaying it and winning it around the chapel side. You'll love to hear. Happy cheers. All right, he's feeling himself.
That's the Falcons' energy right there, though.
Yeah.
That's the Falcons' energy right there. Leonard's having himself a good time. I'm sure we'll see him in the beta. And, you know, I just want to throw a little shout out into the mix, too. You know, talking with the devs.
Nah, I can't wait, guys. We are definitely playing Black Ops 7. I'm going to have to eat my guys. OP, bro, we are playing Black Ops 7.
Where they really feel
you guys are
like this
definitely
may be
going to see us
one
play
of the
Black Ops 7.
giants in the history of Treyarch releases, talking about the content depth that we're seeing, not just on launch, but especially building even further into Season 1. I mean, this is going to be a really fall into early winter for Call of Duty fans.
I love that you said that, Shift, because you know I've been gleaming about it. The fact that we have global progression across the board with this content. Like, it doesn't matter if you're playing Warzone, if you're playing campaign, if you're playing multiplayer, you can level up your favorite weapon, even if you're playing Resurgence here. So, kind of on the research side, we see FIFA, again, looting around. It just looks so pretty, so beautiful. But for most of these players, you kind of see them finding a lot of success outside the perimeters and rotating in.
And there's something about finding your first Warzone victory on a new map, but can't you go back to back?
Ooh.
That's got to be the goal. I mean, these guys, if you've followed their streams, you know that these guys look to try to string together win after win after
no,
win.
But to be honest, I'm more hyped of the Warzone than anything in this Black Ops.
So we may have a couple of Goliaths in the Warzone space facing off if they end up meeting here outside of research.
I have a lot of Mystique here with my IEMs and...
If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
That's a good comment. All right. Well, being able to, of course, pinpoint those opponents as you see outside the research center. If you are wondering, the research center is far east of this map, and of course, prepare for battle. Corsair, the official gaming hardware and peripheral partner of Call of Duty.
Man. These guys are going hard. Not that it's a surprise, but they're not even commenting like the proc chat in game. Like, these guys must have downloaded external software to find themselves. Make sure we're not giving anyone anything. Like, we're locked in here.
Are you stream sniping?
Yeah. These guys, yeah, they'll always keep you laughing, always feeling the group. But yeah, I love just kind of just like looking at ground loot, right? We're seeing a lot of the legendary MXR17, which almost kind of looks like gives me HVK vibe from VO3. Also, to kind of just taking a look at the loadouts of what some players decided to pick, the M8 with the Dravik seems to be quite popular with Mountaineer, Quick Fix, and Tempered. As you know, Tempered does give you that 2-plate slot as you can heal up quickly.
Yeah. So some early ideas in terms of what weapons in Black Ops 7 may become viable in the Warzone space. What's your feelings kind of looking at this map? I know that, you know, we're coming off of a lot of exposure in content surrounding Rebirth Island, whether it be from EWC or just other events that have been happening in the space. But you kind of heard the devs talking about the fact that, like, we really purposefully, with the intention of using water, really not using water. Yeah, there's water elements, but they're all shallow. We're not seeing that same kind of swimming around regain style, so it really forces you to play inside the bounds of the map itself. What do you feel about that compared to other Resurgence maps we've seen in the past?
I like it because, like, you know, you really just have the water that's kind of on the far east side of the map that separates, like, the mansion area, and then, like, it kind of just goes around the map. So it kind of creates, like, this outermost, like, regain situation where you have these hot spots but then regain spots, and it's kind of like a blend of both internally in the map, but it's like it's not too much where you just get caught and you can't regain at all, right?
Oh my goodness! Aiden just got put on Reddit. Yep. Nope.
He just got put on Reddit.
Oh my goodness, he just got spit on. That was Repulsive Biffle!
Nah, he did him dirty there.
You
He
even
did
saw the
him
head
there.
shake too.
He did him dirty there. I'm never gonna lie.
I
He
mean,
did him dirty there.
I cannot believe what I just saw. He had every advantage in that gunfight. Off the mantle.
That's the question
Again,
of
Omni movement,
how.
a little bit different. And
How
now a
did
chance
he
to
happen?
move deeper into the central POI for Repulse, Biffle, and Shamu.
I believe last year these were our first winners too.
Oh, good
So
call.
you kind of serious to see Repulse beating for it. That was Matt Cracks that he just took down, and another one. Is that Big Daddy Hex?
That was Big Daddy Hex. That's the boss.
Oh!
Wow.
How dare you do that to him? Breaking his arm like that, Repulse? Come on now. This is context.
This is sick. And you know, it's interesting because here's another part of that water you just kind of mentioned, just to kind of put it into some visual identity for you all at home.
Nah, I'm impressed. I can't even see anything about this Warzone. I'm so hyped and impressed for this Warzone. I just want to take it in and enjoy the gameplay. This Warzone is
From really
dope.
start to finish, which I think also builds towards a more frenetic pace. You kind of you
Wait,
heard that
is
word
it
being used a lot
everybody
in
that
events.
is
Like,
holding
a
that
lot
or
of these
what?
POIs are very
I noticed
chaotic.
that
You've
in
got a
there.
lot of
I
central
don't know
points
what
that you
it
can fight
is.
over, but also on the exteriors, places like train station, places like coal depot, are going to force a lot of teams to continue to fight even when they're not at full strength.
Those buy stations really make a difference too, as far as where you're regaining and you know what teams could be holding them down or locking it in. Repul's able to get some information. UAV you could see on the map, being able to locate enemies as it's pretty much an advanced UAV we got
Yeah,
going
they
on
got
here.
advanced right now, yeah. So you would feel like this POV is going to be a fun one to watch through the foreseeable future. Trying to single-handedly hunt down a team of 3 in front of them. Smokes are out. Hunt is on. Looks like this could be a third-party situation as well. And, well, no need for it as Repulse is just doing it all himself. So, again, you're seeing some of the most experienced Warzone players really just running and gunning at the moment. Small moment of hesitation as Breadman takes him down. But, you know, the other thing about this map that, you know, especially coming off of taking a look at maps like Rebirth Island, which is currently one of the big favorites for Resurgence, is that you do have levels of elevation, but it's hilly. It's not like these dramatic inclines where you see zip lines are necessary.
This
You know, I think that,
Warzone
again,
is
leads
dope.
towards
I love
how
this
does the
Warzone.
movement of Black
I'm
Ops
never gonna
7
lie. I love this
transition
Warzone.
into the Warzone space.
I love that you say that because it's like I'm thinking, okay, I don't have to break my neck looking up at peak or like the verticality. It's not too high. It almost seems just pretty level headed. You know, some of these buildings though, where you do have multiple levels, where you could potentially hold the high ground or maybe even land on the roof, could be beneficial. But nonetheless, I agree with you. It does seem very like blended out. It's not too much in terms of verticality. Did I just see 19?
I saw 19 for Repulse. So, these guys are holding nothing back at the moment. Fun stuff. And we're going to start to seek another late game situation. And like even just looking at them around the drop in, like yes, you've got these central areas that are going to have a bit more clutter, a little bit difficult to kind of use that kind of more floating UAV style, but the map it feels open. Like there are a lot of transitionary spaces that you could get caught on. So one of those things you got to be a little bit more cautious of as we head on over to team, playing with Isaac and Crowder. These 3 boys were vibing yesterday very close to one another in their setups during the tech test. For some reason I can't say the words tech test together.
It's gonna be a tongue twister. Oh, shots on. I believe that is that Chrissy down below. Napalm strike you see coming inbound, but I love the fact of the kind of like this utilization, right? You mentioned that open area and rotating out. I feel like that's where we see players use a lot of stim shots, smokes, using those utilities to get across.
Yeah, and that's familiar, right? And that's kind of what we've been talking about a lot through COD Nexus.
Bro, I'm not even playing. And I will tell you guys, my ice is turning.
you're going to start to see, like, yeah, the things that you've been building over the course of at least the last year in Warzone will still apply. It just comes down to how can you utilize new movement techniques, and maybe even more so, again, with tack sprint being a thing you have to really perk into, it's going to change how your loadout creation is going to look like. But I don't know, it feels like, looking especially at our most experienced players, it feels like they're already locked in, and there's no stranger to what they're already seeing in the gameplay form.
Correct.
I'm just hyping my friend right now that
We
knows
saw
how to
TP
play.
a little bit with the LMG.
I'm hyping my friend that knows how to play.
Team one of them being one of them, but another elimination we got here. Abusing a body shield. We're seeing too much of this tactical plays here, but nonetheless, you kind of see that big game bounty going in, and I think the boys are going to go towards Rida there, who you can kind of see the big game bounty running away.
Yeah, they're on the way. You heard the calls. They're hunting.
Oh, they're on my level.
I think especially knowing that early circle days, you were going to lose the resurgence timer here in a moment, but you've got a 3v2, and yeah, there goes Joe, there goes Brett, looking for the last, good nade, but not enough. Ryder will fall, and the resurgence does get disabled in that moment, so Biffle will pop the advanced UAV, and now it's on to the hunt for the next one, although I do believe Joe may have just spawned right back in again, so maybe a chance for that team that they found as victims to regain.
I have to say, visually, Mansion looks so clean, especially with the hardwood floors.
Yeah.
And again, there's not a lot of dark spaces, dark corners where players have talked about. Sometimes it's visually hard to see enemies and opponents, but I just visually again, have to stress, even inside buildings, how good it looks.
Yeah. It's just, everything feels so clear, and the other word that we've heard the dev team talk about a lot is lighting.
Yeah.
How much focus they put on the exterior versus the interior of certain areas. And you're right, you get dark contrast versus light bodies. Other areas that feel like you have an idea or an opportunity to utilize cover, but it's still like you're not incognito, I guess I should say. Like, you're not camouflaged by the environment around you, and it's just, I think that's something that people find a lot of fun with. Being able to know where your fight is going to be, and it feels like you're on an even footing. And there it is, another look back over towards Z-Rex and what this area starts to look like, especially again, that big open dome, that big atrium, where that natural lighting can still illuminate a lot of these darker corners.
Still providing that realism element to the game. We just love to see that. So kind of just, I think I believe this squad here, Repulse, Biffle, Lucky, they kind of cleared everything out, but just making sure, still kind of as we roam through Mansion side.
Yeah, 3v1 situation, so they're going to get a win here. But Repulse is going to have some clips to send to Twitter later. that much
For
we know.
sure. I was like, man, they wiped everybody so dang fast. I was like, yeah, you're right. I didn't even realize that.
Yep.
One player
Oh, wait, they're
left.
going for the dedicated melee kill. This is part of the TCL Power Hour. They're going for the dedicated melee kill. If you want a 27-inch TV, get loud and chat, because this is what you need. They're on the hunt. Get there. Run there. Sprint. Get there. Biffle, do it. Do it, Biffle. Do it, Biffle. We want televisions. Yeah!
Oh, man.
They did
we
him
love it.
dirty.
That's a perfect way to take a momentary pause. Biffle Repulse lighten things up here on Haven's Hollow. We'll be back. More Warzone coming up. Don't go far.
That's some toxic shit right there. That's some toxic stuff right there.
AMD, the official CPU
Okay,
and
guys.
GPU partner of
If you
Black
want to
Ops 7.
continue watching, head to Call
Share
of
the
Duty
wins.